It's your boy Mac Man, true story. All stories ain't true, but this one is. You already know. We about to talk about it. We about to have a conversation, man. All right. We talking about C74 Rikers Island, Bronx versus Brooklyn. We're gonna talk about gang wars and who oppressed who, being that that's a real hot topic right now, right? And we ask who asked who. I'm gonna open up the dance floor today, man. I'm gonna see if people act right today. See if they send these notifications out. We're gonna copy this, put this up in a link. And let me see. Let me get the temperature of the people out here. I want to see if I can get somebody, like to get up in these comments and ask the right type of questions without us offending people or really get somebody mad. Because you already know when it come down to these old crooks, you know what I mean? These dudes be more emotional than a little bit. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta be careful how you present it. So I'm about to throw this link up in the yard. Hit the like button on the way in the door. Type vibes. We're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about C74. You feel me? We're gonna talk about the Bronx versus Brooklyn. We're gonna talk about the gang wars, and we're gonna just open up the floor. I'm not gonna try to overpower y'all with my opinion on who oppressed who or if it even was an issue. You know what I'm saying? But we're gonna dig into the issue real quick. Give me 1 second, y'all. Me 1 minuto. Hit that like button, man. Put some pressure on it. All right. 1 second. All right. There go the link. Let me pin it one time. All right, let's get into it. All right. I'm gonna need an example of oppression, man. I mean, like, what do y'all? Because in my eyes, you know what I'm saying, Muslims, we think that oppression is worse than slaughter. So if you oppressing somebody, it's saying that you rather be dead than being oppressed. You know what I mean? Like we ain't with that oppression. You know what I mean? Not to say they can't help, it can't happen on your watch. But I need an example of this. You know what I'm saying? Because some of y'all is grandfathers. Some of y'all probably great grandfathers still pushing that motherfucking issue. Still doing the same thing, passing that same ass, nothing ass plan that you got to your kids and shit. So I need to figure out why the fuck does it even matter on who was oppressing who and why, you know what I mean? What does that got to do with anything that you did? You know what I'm saying? Let's talk about that. Let's talk about what niggas did. Fuck about who was oppressing who. Because what the fuck was you doing? You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. Hit that link. If you want to get on the camera real quick, you want to ask a question or you want to present the question or give your input as to what you believe, you know what I'm saying? Because we got to ask ourselves, first of all, that question came in existence or people start conversation with that after the Queen's Flip situation. When niggas got on the Queen's Flip show and they said their little piece, you know what I mean? I think that's the default answer for mad years in New York. That, you know what I'm saying, niggas was getting oppressed. But like I said, I need to get an example of what type of oppression you talking about. You know what I'm saying? Anyway, I challenge any channel, any YouTuber that do this sort of content to get on the camera or invite me to your show. You know what I'm saying? And if y'all want to have a conversation about, I'm talking about grown person talk conversation, because the time for being tough is over. Some of y'all motherfuckers so tough, you ain't never gonna see the next nigga yet. You arguing about, you know what I'm saying? Like I was listening to Warpath live yesterday. And he made a very, 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 very solid point. You know what I'm saying? The fuck does it matter? At this point, what does it matter? What are you doing for yourself right now? How you gonna get your shot? Hit that like button on the way in. Hit the camera. I mean, not the camera, the link to get on the camera. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna talk about Rikers Island, C74, the war, the Brooklyn versus Bronx war, you know? Because before there was a blood war against the Latin King, a Yetta war, any of that, it was Brooklyn versus Bronx. You know what I'm saying? And it used to be Bronx and Harlem riding together against niggas from fucking Brooklyn and Queens. Y'all remember Fat Mike? A lot of y'all been talking about him in the comments lately. Remember Fat Mike? Bam Bam. And I even spoke about Shoe Shine the other day. But a lot of people don't know that Bam And Mar 9, back in the days, on one side, you had all Brooklyn niggas. That was Mar 9 South Side. We're talking about 92, y'all. Let's go back, right? Mar 9. All Brooklyn niggas on one side, right? And then on the other side, on the South Side, you had all Bronx niggas. But now, Bronx niggas now. But the problem with the Bronx side was that there was a black dude, you know what I'm saying? People know. Bam Bam from Bronx River. And Bam looked like young, he like a young Nas. He looked like he's a young pretty boy, you know what I'm saying? He was up in there for a murder that happened back in like 90, the early 92. Right? And Bam, or 91, excuse me. And Bam was in that building for like 2.5 years that I was there. And Mar 9 running out mad Brooklyn niggas, even running out Bronx niggas. See, Bam was black, but everybody that he had on his team was Puerto Rican. That's the one benefit about being from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? We got a lot of Puerto Rican friends, you know? And I don't care who the fuck you was when you went in Mar 9, you was getting ran out. You know what I'm saying? There was a cop named Vol, V-O-L. They used to call him V. And V was the dude that used to let all that happen. Y'all got any questions? Get in the comments. You know what I'm saying? The link for the StreamYard is at the top. Anybody can get on the camera today. Don't come on the camera breathing hard and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Get your life right when you pull up. You feel me? Or we'll, you know what I'm saying? My boy Chase is over here on the floor snoring. That ass. I didn't know this was going on. You know what I'm saying? My other homie over here, they from Ohio. They you know what I'm saying? This shit bores them, but it turned our lights on. You wanna know why? Because you're thinking, before we go back to the Bam situation, I'm gonna talk about that, but I just have something to say about the oppression thing, right? This is any Bronx house story. I got a crazy Bronx house story. You know what I'm saying? What's up? Nigga said any Bronx house story. I got a crazy Bronx house story, man. Tony Bicicleta, what's up, bro? Real life, real spit. If y'all ain't subscribed, go ahead and go over there and hit that button, man. Another good channel. Big shout out to my boy Easy Florida Prison Talk. I did an interview on there too. But check this out, because they say I'll be all over the place, and I really do. Oppression, right? Oppression. That shit is over exaggerated, y'all. You know what I'm saying? Now, am I saying that it didn't happen? No, it did. But think about it, man. Think about it. What is you doing? The niggas that complain about that shit, the niggas that say that shit the most, it be the ones that did the most damage for no reason, bro. I swear, bro. Because you got to find a reason. You got to find a justification why, you know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, it is what it is. It is what it is. You know what I'm saying? One nigga gonna tell me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm gonna tell y'all some of the comments and shit and ignorant shit that you hear. Why the fuck does it matter what, you know what I mean? Like, at the end of the day, criminals oppress criminals, nigga. Soft niggas get extorted in jail. This is the reality. Y'all looking for a fucking role model up here? You know what I'm saying? Y'all looking for one of these YouTubers, me or any one of these niggas, to give y'all niggas some good advice in life? The only advice that we could give y'all is not to do the shit that we doing or did. You feel me? That's the biggest advice that you could give somebody. As far as like why you became a gang, nigga, it don't matter why you became a gang if you started fucking, you know what I'm saying, deboing motherfuckers. And just to be honest, I seen gang members debo more their own gang than they did to anybody. Call that shit set trip. I couldn't believe my fucking ears when I heard Snoop Dogg first say it in the rap. I was up in there like set tripping. I ain't know what the fuck he's talking. That means that friends fighting each other. Niggas that started out together, we beating each other up now. Hit the like button if y'all fucking with me, man. John, what's up? Joey, what's up? Omni One, peace. Peace to everybody, you know what I'm saying, that's up in here. You know what I mean? My boy gonna pull up to the hit the StreamYard. You know what I'm saying? Boy got a question. But you can ask me right here, man. You can ask me. Pull up on your chair, man. It's my boy Brody Acevedo. I say Acevedo, but that's not really how you pronounce it. You know what I'm saying? Turn around, bro.
What up, Bill? What's going on? So the thing we was talking about earlier, based on the topic and shit, was basically like, all right, if it is oppression being taken place under something specific, a specific race of people, group of people, why the fuck like what caused it though? What was the motive? In general,
what caused the so-called oppression is, first of all, we all
there had to be a motive behind something.
Power.
Like,
it's power. Think about it like this, right? Shit like this go on. Mm-hmm. Okay, we got a block. All right, my co-defendant came to Green, right? We now I was in Green before him. My block where I'm at is packed full of people. You know what I'm saying? And his block don't really got that many people because it's like a reception. You come in that one dorm and then you go in another dorm. Right. I want to get my co-defendant inside that dorm with me. You know what I'm saying? Right. Now somebody might get beat the fuck up and sent out. Or let's say, for instance, you know, it's only 2 Muslims in the house and Muslims is not living that way. You feel me? Right. And we want to get more people in. And I'm not saying that we just go, you know what I'm saying, like beat somebody up and get them up out of there. I'm just saying that it could be any reason. It's power, it's leverage, it's putting people in position. You know what I'm saying?
So at that time, then it's like, okay, are the people who being oppressed in this sense, it's the early 90s. You feel me? Whatever's taking place, the people that are being oppressed, it's like, all right, what was y'all doing at that time? Man?
What you mean, the people that was being oppressed, or the people that was watching these niggas being oppressed?
That too. What type of man sits back and
Eli, what's up? D, what's up? Peace to everybody up in here, man.
Let me say, yo, people's getting oppressed. I'm not about to see my nigga get punched out and they not do that.
Exactly. Now there we go. Now that you make a very good point.
You feel me? Anything for that matter. Brody, that's how you rocking. If that's what you signed up for, that's what.
Brody making a very solid point, man. That he just said, like, what are you doing while your man is getting oppressed? Right. What are you doing? Like, what? Like, okay, the oppression is going down. Everybody tough up on this shit, right? Divine peace, right? Everybody tough, right? I hear these motherfuckers, you know what I mean? Like, everybody tough, all right? Now, let me ask you something. What year did you start getting tough? Because at the end of the day, if you got problems in Islam, we got different ways where we can stop oppression. You know what I'm saying? You can harbor it in your heart, which is like the weakest way. You know what I mean? And that's what a lot of niggas do. They see something, they ain't got the numbers to do. Yo, let me tell you something. If I'm anywhere, I'm not letting no motherfuckers just around me. I just can't be comfortable with niggas is doing whatever they want to do, especially if they targeting a specific race. I don't believe in that racist shit.
That's a fact. That's a bully shit at school. Like niggas don't like bullies. Like bullies get beat up too.
That's called a herd destroyer, man. That's called taking advantage of niggas just because you can.
Right,
you know
like that's what I'm saying. Like earlier when we was talking about, like, you got an old nigga in the joint, you feel me? Like, he don't bother nobody. You feel me? He ain't in here for no rape case or touching nobody or nothing. He ain't no gump or nothing. He a solid nigga. He stays
what
kick the nigga box. Like you feel me? Like you going in the cell violating for what though?
Okay, but so violating. Let's take it from there. What did you niggas see that you felt like was so bad? Like, tell me some specific instances or situations that stuck so deep in your mind, because why you became, or why a gang formed or whatever, that shit don't mean nothing. Niggas got so many motherfucking reasons on why these gangs started. You know what I mean? The whole idea is, what do you do after? You know what I'm saying? At that point. And whatever you do, man, whatever you do in the gang world, it is what it is. Niggas always asking, why do we like talk about gang shit if you ain't with a gang? Nigga, why do motherfuckers like watching movies? You know what I'm saying? Exactly. Like it's interesting. And then with us, niggas,
I ain't getting this shit in the crib, young boy. Like, you know how this should be. Like, I ain't getting this shit in the crib. Y'all want to hear me?
Somebody, brother, mother, aunt, daughter, all that might be with a gang. You know what I'm saying? Right. Fuck the fact that the niggas just want to see something entertaining. Because gang banging movies ain't all that fucking entertaining no more. What it is people want to understand their family, their people, their kids, on why they busting moves the way they busting moves and not doing it differently, I think. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. Anyway, somebody want to hit that camera, man? You want to get up on this, man? You want to chime in? You have a question to ask? You ain't got to show your face. There's a way where you could block the camera and you can still do your talking. You know what I mean? And let me tell you something, too. Let me stay woke. Drugs make racism go right out the window. All of that pressure and, you know what I'm saying? All that. Niggas, man, that shit is negotiable when drugs come to play. Hello. Niggas bring some dope to the table. Oh, boy. Everybody in the block, no, the niggas forget about
What
that.
did he say on now you speaking my language? Yeah,
Now you speaking my language
we
now.
Talk about some shit.
Yo, we about to go run down on Essie. No.
Yeah.
We about to get high, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Straight up. So that's what it is, man. And
Don't change the world.
Let me, you know, like I said, I jump all over the place, but let me go back to Mod 9. And let me tell y'all, the Bronx house, I caught a new charge in there. Well, I ain't caught a new charge in there. I went there and got sentenced for some shit that somebody else did. You know, back then, if you was just with a nigga, you know what I'm saying, you end up being his co-defendant. You know what I'm saying? But the Bronx house wasn't really that. Bronx house was depressing. You want to know why? Because it didn't have that much movement. You know what I'm saying? The Bronx house was like real dirty, old school. You know what I mean? Like it had a catwalk. You know, catwalk is like a little. It's just Bronx house was dirty. It wasn't nothing. The Bronx house really ain't nothing to talk about. Nobody wanted to be in the Bronx house, and you definitely didn't want to be in the Bronx house when somebody got cut on the bus. You know what I'm saying? And the reason why I say Bronx house is because that's where they took you. When somebody got ate on the bus, you didn't just go. You didn't go to the hospital. You didn't go to court. You went to the Bronx house, and then the Turtles came and sorted everything out. You know what I'm saying? Hit the like button, y'all. Hit the like button, man. Any questions outside of the Bronx house? Saludos. What's up, Ern? Hit the like, hit the like, hit the likes. Let's go. Let's look at that. Look at that. Lights go up. Just like that. Permanent CMC. Yeah, man. You know what, man? I couldn't stand that CMC shit, bro. I could not stand it. And I don't even, let me tell you something, right? When I first found, I was walking around for a while without them regulating shit. It wasn't until I got the red ID that they enforced my CMC. You know what I'm saying? And CMC, you can still be in Pop Dog with CMC, man. CMC just mean like when you go to child, something like that, they do some extra shit with you. They'll do some extra pat down. You know what I mean? One nigga might just get this, you know what I'm saying? The niggas telling you, yo, turn around. You feel me? You get shackled by yourself most times. A lot of times you don't. You know what I'm saying? And then they put you in a cell by yourself sometimes. And they could modify CMC. Even though they say it's for life, they modify it. It depends on where you go and whether that paperwork is following you. Because it don't always be on your floor card. He said, it's a rapper you remind me of. I can't put my finger on. Bone Thugs and Harmony, baby. What's up? Pull up, Bicicleta. You know what I'm saying? Touchy subject. You know what I mean? The black blood niggas I know, you know what I mean? You know, they get mad because they think I'm taking up for, you know what I'm saying? I'm not representing, you know, the struggle or whatever type of struggle niggas been through. Did I see shit go on? Hell yeah. Of course I seen shit go on. Did it happen with my people though? Did that happen with Wild Bill? Did I see niggas jumping off on, you know what I'm saying, Wild Bill or Ibrahim or Kirk with the bus on his face that used to get it in with T-Bone? You know what I'm saying? Wild Bill getting on with Tankhead. Did I get any problem with them niggas? You know what I'm saying? Did I have a problem? Did I see Boot Nitty getting beat up or Ruck, OG Ruck or Kais or any of these niggas I interviewed on my channel? Check it out. All of them dudes I did time with. KB, Blizzard Man. You know what I'm saying? Like, I did time with these niggas. Somebody wrote in the comment what dude said, dude was like, y'all can show that comment. You know what I'm saying? Dude said, check it out, right? There was oppression. Let's just cap it like this. There was oppression, but it was equal. You know what I'm saying? Like an HDM. Go to HDM 8 block in 94 when all this shit was going on. And I'm talking about when it was going down, when one side was 80 Puerto Ricans. You know what I'm saying? The other side, 80 black niggas. And they let you, it was just like that. You know what I mean? Like that was the most unique situation in Rikers Island ever. Because it wasn't like, you in the house with 50 dudes and 35 of them is Spanish and 15 is black. I'm saying every last one of them. And niggas will give you a chance to get out the house. It wasn't like you black and you go to that side and you get not like Brooklyn and Bronx. Like back in the days, you was a Brooklyn nigga and you went in the Bronx house, you got beat up, bro. It was it. Thank you, Baltimore. Appreciate that, brother. Appreciate that. You know what I'm saying? Strength. That's the only thing. Strength is cash. You know, and cash is king. In jail, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. Strength don't matter. Color, color didn't matter against strength. Don't confuse what I'm saying. Yes, it existed on both sides. Yes, it existed. You know what I'm saying? But y'all gotta be real careful with that word oppression. Oppression is an ongoing thing, you know, and it's worse than slaughter. You'd rather be dead than really under oppression. You know what I'm saying? Some niggas hear this, these niggas go to jail. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was on a boat too. That shit was whack. You know what I mean? They go to jail. These niggas is part-time murderers and freelance fucking stick-up kids and goons and shit. You know what I'm saying? And then they go to jail and let a nigga take all they shit. You know what I mean? Like, yo, bro, that's your fucking problem. I'm about to bring my man Latin Pain on, aka Bicicleta. My brother.
Yo, salute me. What's good, B?
What's poppin', brother? How you feeling?
Good, handsome. I'm chilling, man. I heard 80 Puerto Ricans and I got uncomfortable. I don't like that, man. You know what I'm saying? And I'm Puerto Rican. And I'm Puerto Rican. I don't want to be around 80 of y'all. Nah, I'm just playing, man. God bless you, man. Salute, Mac, man. It's a fact what you said, too. Everybody was oppressing everybody, man. They There's a bunch of criminals. What do you think is supposed to happen?
These niggas is looking for role models.
You know what I'm saying?
They get on this shit, right? Do you know what's so crazy? Well, I said the other day, man, and we all got together, right, bro? Even the ones that think that they had beef. Niggas, some of these niggas is grandfathers now. I'm watching these niggas don't be these niggas like legit AARP, legit. You know the shoes your grandmother get with the big
Velcro strap,
with the strap on it, with the, you know what I'm saying, with the big Wallabies, the Wu-Tang Clan Wallaby soles.
Oh man,
some of these niggas got shoes on, bro. That's why they only show this part of their body. They don't show the bottom. You will see a big fat stomach. Niggas are still living with it.
I'm guilty. You heard?
Hey, yo, but
you're hurting my feelings right now.
Guess what, though? Yo, you hear me, Tony? Yo, listen.
Yo,
God let us live to see this shit, bro. God allowed us to see this.
Amen. That's a fact. Word, God is good, B.
God allowed us out of everybody. All this, you know what I'm saying? What we should be doing, real talk, whether you like a nigga or not. I listened to Warpath yesterday. He said a lot of smart shit. And I ain't going on his channel in a little minute. But I listened to him and he was saying, yo, like, all of these dudes doing this content, this is a good look for us, bro. Believe it or not. You know what I mean? And if we could clear this red tape early in the game and get past this bullshit ass conversation and start really using out, because some of these niggas is ingenious when the way they could think. But if we get together, we open up a brand, my nigga. A brand. We open up a brand. And it ain't got nothing to do with no Rikers Island. We just completely get off that subject.
Facts. Word. I mean, you know, I love the stories, man. I met you guys by following the wave, you know what I'm saying, and hearing the stories and checking out the content. It's great content. But at the end of the day, I think our lives have been so many other places than just there. And there's a lot of shorties that some of the stories we tell, they're excited to find out for themselves. They want to tell that story too sometimes. And we got to try to keep them and deter them from that. It's not funny. You know what I'm saying? You only got one shot at this life thing, B. You know what I mean?
Bro, remember when we spoke about a couple of days ago, right? That the people, I think that the people that check for this shit, because you know what I mean? People in my family be like, yo, I'm not looking at your channel. I don't want to hear about jail. You trying to go back? They thinking I'm on this shit, like talking about jail as if I'm promoting
throwing bricks at the building.
At the penitentiary. But really, what we doing, right? We not really telling that many stories. What we really doing is giving niggas game. You know what I'm saying? And there's a certain demographic of people that like that type of game. You want to know why? Because imagine, bro, when we was younger, bro, about to go out of town, about to do some dumb shit, rip somebody's pockets, jump on top of a fucking train or a bus trying to get away from the police. You know what I'm saying? If you would have just heard a different perspective from somebody that really, really been there, bro, you would have at least had the option to do something different. We ain't had none of that. Only thing we had was
That's a fact. Yeah, yo, the stories are deep, and you always drop the knowledge. Yo, Mac, you do a great job. You know what I'm saying? You raw, you get to the point, you hit him with the truth. You know what I mean? If I was a shorty watching you right now and I'm smart, I'd say, yo, all right, he been through that. I don't have to do that if I don't want to. Because we all got the power to make the right choices, especially more today than any other day in our history. You know what I'm saying?
Well, check it out. Look. This is, and just throw you the flowers back. Check this out, right? Sometimes it's as simple as this, bro, right? That in between the Rikers Island shit, you end up having a story of struggle, and we showing them that, boom, I'm not doing that right now. This is what's going on in my life. You know what I'm saying? I'm cooking food. I'm opening up businesses. I'm traveling, right? So I can talk. And so the therapy for me, the fact that I'm going to tell you something, what happens is if you tell the story first, you know what I'm saying, and you give your version of it, they'll get on there and be like, you know, whatever. But see, that's not the point. Just like the oppression shit is really not an issue. The only reason the oppression issue is a fucking issue is because all the niggas that did shit to niggas off the strength of their skin color alone, now we in different time. It's like back in the, if you was, you know what I'm saying, you know, beating gay people up, right? Back in the days, you was a nigga known to be breaking them up and all that shit. And now your uncle's popping out, he gay. This nigga gay. This nigga gay. You know what I'm saying? You got some explaining to do. So you gotta make it seem like, yo, listen, well, I was getting my booty hole played with when I was younger. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's crazy too, bro? Because you just reminded me, yo. You know, oppression, like I said, everybody was oppressing everybody, bro. It was a bunch of crazy. But they make it look like a racial thing. The gangs brought the race into New York. The gangs made it, you know what I'm saying, made it look like that. It wasn't really a racial thing to me. You know what I mean? Some people didn't even know I was Puerto Rican. I was chilling with whoever I wanted to chill with. You know what I'm saying? I'm from the Bronx. It's never been a racial thing in New York. But the gangs made it look like that. You got a predominantly Puerto Rican gang over here. You got a predominantly brothers over here. It might look like that to a lot of people, but it didn't feel like that for me, bro. It didn't. And I never got caught up in that crazy.
Check it out, everybody. This is my boy. You know what I'm saying? Tony BC Gletta. You know what I mean? Tell them your channel name and tell them something about you. Give them a little bit of your history so they can get familiar with you real quick, bro.
Well, more or less, man. My name's Antonio Bicicleta. I represent Latin Pain, everything. Wounds and empathetic thoughts. My channel's real life, real spit with Latin Pain. And I'm just a regular dude, you know what I'm saying? I'm just a regular dude. This is my therapy, like Max said. This is my therapy. I share my story, my testimony. I ain't a killer, you know what I'm saying? I'm just here to do something better for my life. And hopefully my story can help somebody else in their journey and their path. You know what I'm saying? For real.
Nah, you my brother, bro. Like between y'all the people that fuck with me know the circle. We all fuck with each other. Now we got
God bless you all. Salute.
You know we got Easy now, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? I like what he doing this shit. But I'm gonna tell you something. Like our personal conversations, man, mean a lot. You know what I mean? Because
God bless you, word.
The same way we service or we might people might be attracted to the message or whatever. It's sometimes where I'm going through some shit and you'll say something. You feel me? Like when you was telling me about the situation that happened with you with your injury, right? Sometimes you'll complain about the shit that you got going on in your life until you see somebody that's going through something a little bit worse. Would you like to open? Would you like to open that door? You want to talk about it?
Why not? It's all salsa, baby. You know it's all salsa with me, bro.
Okay, well, for the people that don't understand what I'm talking about, he got injured in his eye by an ex-female that he was with. You know what I'm saying? This is after all of this shit that he's been through in life to have that as a payment for whatever. You know what I mean? Explain your shit, bro.
Yo, it's crazy, man, because, you know, I had a weird life, man. You heard? I had a weird life. I'm from the Bronx, New York. You know how it goes, man. And life is up and down. It's a big old bounce. After going through a whole bunch of stuff in my whole life, man, I used to deal with Santeria. So it was very spiritual to me, man. You heard?
Tell them about what Santeria is.
Well, Santeria is a culture / religion started in Africa as Ifa way back in the days. The Spaniards were slave owners. They brought it to Cuba. They brought the slaves to Cuba, Dominican Republic, Puerto Rico, and told the slaves that they couldn't practice Ifa. They gave them all the saints and statues of Roman Catholicism, you know what I'm saying, which I don't really rock with neither. And enough respect to them too. And Santeria was created out of 3 different, you know what I mean, cultures, you know, the Taino Indians, the Africans, and the Spaniards. Anyway, it's witchcraft, more or less. You feel me? Whether it's good or bad, whether you consider yourself a white magician or a black dog, it goes against God. You know what I'm saying? Read the Quran, read the Bible. We're not supposed to be playing with none of that. But I did for many years. You know what I mean? I caught a couple bids. I been on drugs here and there. You know what I'm saying? Man, it's been crazy. But after going through a whole bunch of things in life, I wound up losing it all and falling for Jezebel. You know what I mean? Who was a very wicked woman. And she did all the narcissistic thing, gaslighting, projection, smear campaigning. I mean, you might heard some stuff about me I ain't even heard that. You know what I'm saying? Because
Hey, look, it's a pardon, but not to cut your wisdom, but it sounds like you really had to get in the dictionary and find out, like clinically, like what the fuck was wrong with Shorty that you was dealing with.
Yo, let me tell you something. Yo, if you go to my page, there's a video called Jezebel. Could kind of explains it better than I'm doing now, because it's pretty a long story, but it's a fact, bro. I had to study the Bible, demonology, DSM-5. You know what I mean? I'm googling traits. If you're googling the traits of your relationship, get out of there. Get out of there. I promise you. If you gotta Google what the hell she just did, man, I'm like, who the hell does what the fuck? If you're doing that, get out of there, son. You know what I'm saying? Because you might be with a narcissist. You know what I mean? And that's nobueno.com. So a narcissist took my eye, yo, and I ain't know what the heck to do about it. It was just crazy, man. Go to my page if you like to. Real life, real spit with Latin pain. Stories in there, man.
Yeah, everybody that fuck with me, man. If you can if you really could, you know what I'm saying, make his page move, and the people that's gonna see this, you know what I'm saying, later on. This is my brother, you know what I mean. I fucked with him since day one. He wanted the family, you know what I'm saying.
Appreciate
you. And I just, you know what I mean, like his story, like he kind of like me, man. We all over the place, but it's a good vibe.
All over the place. All over the place, honey.
We learning. I be jealous of niggas that know how to keep it together, bro.
Yo, that ADD be kicking my butt sometimes, my nigga. You heard? I'll be on my way to the kitchen, nigga. I go outside. You know what I'm saying? Like, you feel me?
Yo, son, I just went in there to go get my wraps, my wraps to smoke and shit a couple minutes ago, and I went and got everything except for that shit.
Everything else but that. That's me, son. Shout out to Black Coffee, Chris East. You know what I'm saying? OG, Fred White. You know what I mean? That's
Fred White, what's up?
Moving forward with Rafiq.
Let me ask you something, right? Okay, let me ask you something. Okay, all right. So, because my boy Black Coffee said, I know Brooklyn put on more than all than other boroughs, but is New True Brooklyn the only borough that runs their own program? Like what Scheme was saying? Because there's New True Bronx, Queens. Yeah, I don't understand it all together. Assalamu alaikum, Rafiq. Right? I'm gonna tell you
Rafiq.
Like Rafiq up in here. Okay.
That's what's up. Salute.
Yo, listen, Bronx, Brooklyn, right? Brooklyn always had the numbers. Let's just keep it 100. I'm not gonna do this just because I'm from the Bronx, but I'm gonna be completely fair. Brooklyn, the only ones that gave Brooklyn a run for their money was really the Bronx, but the Bronx ran with Harlem. You know what I'm saying? And then Brooklyn ran with Queens. Brooklyn is 3 times the size of the Bronx, yet the Bronx made just as much noise. You have more numbers in Brooklyn. So if you had 100 hitters from Brooklyn, you had at least 85 from the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? You know, or 50 or whatever the numbers was, it wasn't no real. You know what I mean? Like now
you know, I apologize. Cut you off, man. I apologize. You had me thinking. See, you, Mac, you was more involved in what's popping in the prison systems than I was. You know, when I went in, I'm not gonna lie, son. I went in, I just did me. You know what I'm saying? I just did me. I was affiliated and all that. Nobody asked me for shit. Nobody asked me to participate. None of that. So if you're not gonna ask me to participate, I'm just doing my bit. I was chilling. Niggas used to like me, bro.
But bro, it's like that with me with Muslims. You gotta think if outside of me having a prayer, well, like you being going to the mosque and participating is not mandatory. You know what I mean? It's like recommended, but it's not mandatory. You feel what I'm coming from? I think that it wasn't the fact that I probably was involved. It's just that I did a long stretch. You know what I'm saying? and I was in key places at the time when it happened. So you got to think, most of these stories that they talk about online happened from 93 to 96. I was in from 91 to 2002. So I seen it all from Rikers Island to up north. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, and then just to keep it honest, we really dumb down the story. You know that, Tony. We dumb down the story. We don't tell you exactly how raw it was, or you know what I'm saying, or say everybody's name and shit like that. You say the things that's not gonna get nobody mad or in trouble. You know what I mean? You kind of like, you gotta respect, you know what I'm saying, like the fact that these niggas is grown ass men, they got lives now.
Yeah, they can't. And they,
yeah,
nobody, you know, I'll keep it real with you, man. I want to be a dad. I want to be a musician. I want to actually live my dreams out now that I have the opportunity. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nobody want to be nobody gangster. Just don't step on my toe and don't knock on my door with no bullshit. And we good. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't want to be none of that. But I do want to share the stories in the hopes that our stories can help somebody else, bro, because that feels good when it happens. You know what I'm saying? When we help other people, it feels good, son. You know what I'm saying? And I always wanted to help people in my life. You know what I mean?
Let me say something real quick. King Rock, I just put a wrench on you, brother.
Yo, Rock. What up, Rock?
Thank you for rocking with us, man, and really fucking with us, man. You know what I mean? You got that. You got it. You know what I'm saying?
That shit man was in the That shit man was in the Nah, that's not OG, bro. That's King Rock.
Chris East is
Chris East, that's my dude. Chris East knows my name from back in the day. What up, Chris? What's poppin', B? That's why he said Pounds. They used to call me Pounds.
Now,
the Bronx.
Now I'm gonna tell y'all something. Everybody know that I hate giving wrenches up. I like to keep the wrenches. I don't like having wrench fest. You know what I'm saying? Like, you get alive and then you got a bunch of wrenches in it. So if you get a wrench from me, it's because you deserve it. I never took a wrench from nobody. Everybody that I've ever given a wrench from day one still got that wrench, and they my close friends. You know what I'm saying? So just to let y'all know, man, salute to y'all. Let me ask you something. Anybody got any questions for Tony? Any questions? You know what I'm saying?
People's like Danny Lopez. What up, Danny Lopez? That's my dude. God bless you, B.
Hey, Fred,
I like that name.
Up? Fred, if you could cam up, get up on the cam. You know what I'm saying? And my boy over here completely snoring. I mean, like, he giving it all the way up. He gives no fucks right now. This is what he do. That nigga eat 12 donuts in a row and then go to sleep right there on the floor.
God bless him. God bless him.
Fly as fuck too. Fly. Fuck.
That's love. That's love right there, man. Yo,
let me ask you
what it is,
Let me ask you something. Nobody asked a question yet. So check this out, right? All right. What was the one thing that you missed the most? Let's just completely turn this around for a second. What's the one thing that you missed the most when you was locked down? When you came home, what was the first thing that you did like that felt good to you?
Women. I'm sorry. I was an ugliest sinner at the time. Women is the downfall of my life, these chickens, you know what I'm saying? But God bless them, though. But women and drugs, I ain't gonna lie. You see, when I didn't learn my lesson from being in jail. I didn't learn my lesson in there. I learned my lesson through God. I went through mad stuff I didn't get locked up for. You know what I mean? When I lost my eye, I had to sit down and say, all right, hold on. That was a fast couple of years. You know what I mean? I'm moving too fast. When I was incarcerated, bro, I think money, drugs, and women is what I missed the most when I did. Now I've been home since 2006, 2007, like without doing a bid. You feel me? But I didn't learn my lesson all the way. I learned some lessons. I just wanted to go home and have fun, bro. That's what I wanted. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's what I missed the most. Freedom as a whole. The things I like to do. You know what I mean? Animals too, pit bulls too, because I used to collect pit bulls.
What was the hardest thing for you to do? Like for me, it was relating to people, like being open. I was too tough for my own good. I didn't know how to soften up.
I never played the tough guy, bro. You know what it was? You know what was?
I was the weird guy, not tough, the weird one.
I'm weird. I'm pretty
cool, but not so. I don't mean tough. What I mean is that not too completely cool, but just not in a rush to be a friend.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be like that. You gotta have the guards up sometimes. You know what I'm saying? And the wards up. Now I'll tell you this much though. You know what was the
I
worst
didn't
for
know.
me, bro?
Somebody told me. My mother told me that. Somebody
Talking
people
about
told
mothers.
me.
That's what I was about to say. You know what was the worst for me, Mac? Yo, Mac, I used to have dreams sometimes and nightmares that something bad happened to my mom, something bad happened to my little sister, something bad happened to my daughter. Like, I used to wake up sometimes like, yo, like I really wasn't worried what happened to me. You know, because I was good. Like, nobody wanted to kill me. I can't tell you that. I ain't never went on a gun. I ain't never cut nobody, none of that bullshit. You know what I mean? I'm going to keep it facts with you. My worst fear was something happening to my moms or my sisters and I couldn't be there. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
Like
that
that was
yo,
the worst.
I think that like for a lot of us that's close to our mothers, I think that shit that's a psychological part. That's like some PTSD shit too.
I
Because
love my moms, B. I love my moms.
but you feel like you ain't got no control. You like when it come
You
down,
understand?
and
Yeah, that
you
part
feel
right
like
there.
that every day. And that should come every day. Like you feel it. Like you know what
I
though?
remember.
That create a loving part of you though. Because I'm pretty sure like your letters and shit, moms are never gonna get rid of them letters.
Oh, everybody who I wrote a letter to, rest in peace. Was my son Wilfredo Rosario, aka King Pep from Raya, rest in peace, died last year to Corona. But the October before he passed away, before the Corona hit, I went to his house. Son still had all my letters. He wrote me every, you know what I'm saying, like all the time. So it's a fact, man. I'm
He's
nice with the pen.
They said was Panamanians running shit. You had some Panamanians that was tearing shit up. Dizzy was Panamanian. You know what I'm saying?
You know what's funny about New York? That it could be anybody, because real is real, bro. Real recognize real. You could be Panamanian, Chinese, Korean. You could be half Shih Tzu, my nigga. If you keep it real, you know what I'm saying, and people rock with you. You feel me?
Panamanians, a lot of Panamanians that I know from that was in jail ran with the Jamaicans, or they made you think that they was Jamaican. A lot of Panamanians is like that. You know what I'm saying? Panamanians,
Yo, Mac. And Sing Sing, I was Jamaican all day, my nigga. I'm Puerto Rican. You hear me? Yo, they had the movie theater, the back section of the movie theater. We used to light up, bro.
I used to
what up,
love
my
being with the
brethren?
Jamaicans.
Everything crisp. Boop, boop. I walk in the movie theater like a Jamaican. I love my Jamaican people. Shout out to the
Yeah.
Jamaicans. Man. I'm from
Jamaicans,
uptown, you know what I mean?
Jamaicans is the most uppity motherfuckers in the world, man. Jamaicans are just like you, yo, bro. You don't love the food. Why you clean it like that? You know what I'm saying? No, you put meat in my like. Don't let a roster have meat next to him or none of that, man. Jamaicans is the most like steadfast. You know what I mean? In terms of their beliefs and how they gonna be handled. You know what I mean? And the Jamaicans,
Yeah.
when you eating good, you chilling.
Oh, you
That
chilling, bro.
I love fucking with the Jamaicans too. I ain't gonna lie. You know?
Jamaicans used to call me Poppy. Yo, Poppy, come here, Poppy. I used to be like, "What up, son?" I love chilling with my Jamaicans, man, for real. I was in Sing Sing minding my business. You know, I joined the nation. I did this, that, and the third. When I got to Sing Sing, bro, I didn't care about none of that stuff. Just where the butt at. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to the movies. Yeah, niggas see me. Nice to meet you. You know what I mean? I minded my business, nigga. I went home. I
You
smoke
know what?
butt every day in the swing, though. Every day, man. Every single day I smoke butt.
You know what? You know what's so bad about the swing though? When I went to the swing, I was in transit in B Block, right? And you hear all the stories that just like when I was in Auburn. I was in Auburn, you hear all this shit going on. You get up on that, you know what I'm saying? And ain't nothing there. Unless you in Pop Dog. You
I
feel
never
me?
been there.
Yeah, they and reset like when you on transit, they don't let you see nobody but the bum ass porters. You hear everything going on. You know what I'm saying? But they don't let you around. And I heard about the swing, but I
Like
ain't never
Sullivan too.
I never been there neither. That was a dream
Yo,
jail.
when I went to I was in the psychiatrics, bro. I was in Central New York psychiatrics in Marcy. You heard? When I left Southport and I was on a transfer from Central New York to Sing Sing, and they stopped for 2-3 days at Sullivan, and I met that Son of Sam dude. He put a paper on my cell bar, you heard, to go to church. And I made a joke about it because I didn't know who he was. When he walked away, chubby white dude, He walked away. I told the dude that gave me the tops next door. I was like, yo, this nigga talk about church. I ain't going to no church. He was like, oh, you know who that is? He said, you know who that is? I said, nah, I don't know. He said, that's the son of Sam. Yo, it's a fact. I told him, I don't know his father neither. That's what I told him. I said, I don't know his father neither. Yo. I didn't know what that was, yo. He had to put me on. He like, nah, yo, nigga, who is? Oh, man, son. I didn't know who that was. I was born in 79. That happened with 76, 77.
Fuck him and his father.
That's what I said. I ain't saying like that, but he was like, yo, that's the son of Sam. I said, I don't know his father neither, man. You know what I'm saying?
Ain't it weird though when you get around these like name brand crooks and shit, and then all of a sudden you meet them and they be totally completely different from what you heard.
Gave me an invitation to go to church, bro. I was like, what? Church? Like, I ain't never go to no church back then. You know what I'm saying? I still don't go to church. I believe in God. I mean,
it's a fact. Killers are nice. Most of the killers I know is fucking cool.
Are the nicest
shit.
people, huh?
Wow. Nicest niggas in the world. These killers, nigga that did the most foulest shit ever in the world in life. That nigga is cool as fuck. It be the nigga that never did nothing that's running around with the do-rag type. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? All that. You know what I mean?
Word. Hold on.
You know what I'm saying? And then have a quiet nigga come pull up on him like Pito from YTC, Yellow Top Crew. Pito was the hitter for them niggas. You know what I'm saying? Like niggas went down. Pito had 3 or 4 of the bodies. You know what I'm saying? Quietest nigga. In HDM during the Wild Cowboys time, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Pito was in there, never said nothing while he was in there or none of that. I didn't know
that's what it be.
I didn't know he was who he was until we got to Wendy. And he was in my block. He was in C block with me, and we used to be in the yard every day. And he let me read his paperwork. You know what I'm saying? Now, from his case, I know Tito. You know what I'm saying? Like, so they had Chango and Tito. Tito's my man. I have read the case with him too. But Pito was the one that got all the time for the murders. Coolest nigga in the world. Slim Spanish nigga, just crazy cool. But he was out there, he was hitting him.
God bless him.
Yeah, he got me through the book at Pito.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna ask you too. Like, if he's still locked up, he's still in there. That's sad, bro. He's still in there.
Ding ding. They did that Valentine's Day shit. You know what I'm saying?
I heard about that too, man. I don't know these brothers. I never got to meet them. God bless them. You know what I'm saying?
Ding,
so
ding,
Danny
ding.
Lopez, salute my brother. God bless you, man. Chris East, Black Coffee still in the building. Steve Ross, God bless you. Johnny Boyd said that's crazy. He's Jamaican and Panamanian. That means, you know, you can cook and you know how to roll a blunt. That's what's up. Salute to you. Word, man. Your chat be lit, bro. I love it here, man. I'm not gonna keep you hostage, my dude. You know, I know you got a lot to talk about. You feel me?
Nope, I'm not gonna be on long. I'm gonna just. I think that what we was talking about. We was talking about Rikers Island, Mar-9, the gangs,
oppression,
Brooklyn versus.
I don't like that word. I don't like that word. Oppression. You know who's the oppressors? The establishment that created the prison system and all that. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? We're not oppressors, bro. We oppressed. We just mad that we in here.
Hey, listen. They say like, yo, yeah, that's it. I can't even say nothing now. Yo, you right. They allow that.
The system, bro. They oppressed us. Imagine this, yo. You gotta stay stuck in a room that's about this big and it's just us with nothing to do. We're gonna want to not probably going through this sometimes, man. We're not the oppressors. The situation is oppressive and people are stressed out and doing this, that, and the third.
Bro, I had 2 sisters and a brother. My mother used to put us in the room and close the door. Nigga, that man, we
fuck you up. Everybody
don't touch me. Man. Yo, we claiming sides of the bed, bro.
That'll fuck you up mentally on top of what you got
going on in the house anyway. Brody, look, family, your own sister and brother. Yo, don't touch. This is my side of the bed. This is my side. I'm talking about we put strings in, curtains to divide it. Imagine you put 2 killers in the fucking nigga. There's going to be some oppression. Somebody got to get that top bunk.
Around my bitch every day, bro.
You understand what I'm saying? A fact, bro. Like, you're gonna put criminals in a little building together, and you think they're gonna play jump rope, which is what's supposed to happen. You know what I'm saying? Like, niggas ain't supposed to be all best friends and all that. You know, I learned how to bear easy, man. I used to make killers laugh, don't kill me, my nigga. I used to tell niggas straight up, don't kill me. They used to laugh, nigga. What's wrong with you? A nigga grill me, if a nigga ice grill me, I'd be like, how you doing, bro? You all right? Don't hurt me, my nigga. I'm just walking through. Niggas used to laugh, like, what's wrong with that nigga? You know what I'm saying? Like when I met Mousy, for facts, bro. When I met Mousy and Sing Sing, niggas told me to stay away from him. And because they told me that, it made me stare at him like, yo, what is he? So when he caught me staring at him, I said, Mousy, man, from Brooklyn. You know what I'm saying? Puerto Rican nigga, man. You know what I'm saying? God bless him. You feel me? When I met him, people told me stay away from him. So it made me watch. So when he caught me looking at him the second time, he was like, what's up, shorty? I'm 22, 23. He was like, what's up, shorty? What you want? I was like, yo, I heard you the illest nigga in the world. That's what I told him. I said, yo, I heard you the illest nigga in the world, son. Word. He's like, nah. Yo, that nigga thought I was weird. He laughed. You know what I'm saying?
That's called diffusing the killer.
Diffusing it. I just diffused the killer like about a month ago right here on the block. Yo, there's a fact, bro. You know the low riding cholo niggas with the freaking Friday Part 2 niggas and shit with the bouncy cars?
Oh, yeah. Oh, I forgot you down in Texas right now. My bad.
Yeah, I'm down here with the cholo low rider. Salute to the cholo niggas. Yo, the nigga was trying to drive past.
Low joker. Baby joker.
No closed doors. No closed doors. You know what I'm saying?
No locked doors.
That's messed up, bro.
Doors, please. Yo, well, the nigga almost hit me with his car, and I looked at him. You heard? He was driving slow, though. He was creeping slow through the block, and I was crossing the street to go smoke. I don't smoke in the house. So when I got across the street, I slowed. I looked at him. He stopped for me, and I looked at him. So he didn't like that. When I got on the other side of the car, I'm checking my pockets for a lighter, right, Mac? Yo, he rolled the window down. He drove up to me. He was like, yo, you want something? I said, yo, let me get a lighter, pa. You got a lighter? Yo, that nigga went in the middle console. He went in the middle console. He found a lighter. He gave it to me. I was like, yo, good looking out, dog. Good looking out. He was like, yo, you got it. You can keep it. And moved over, bro. I thought he was going to blow my head off at first. I was like, nah, you got to light up. That nigga let me check.
Let me ask you something. Did he have his socks to his knees?
I don't know. He was in the car like this.
Oh,
you heard? But he had the custom made. He had the nice custom made steering wheel, bro. It looked like some Aztec warrior wood or something. It was nice, man. For real.
Yeah. I fuck with the essays, man. I fuck with the essays.
Yeah, the essays. That's the essays, man. I like them.
You know what's so crazy though? Now that we do a lot of jail content, you listen to other stories or whatever. You hear how the Mexican dudes be holding shit down in other spots or whatever. It don't be like that in New York though. You don't really got.
I don't be like that in New York.
Nah,
it's starting to get like that.
Oh yeah, well, for a quick second, you know what I'm saying? All right, let me get you up out of this shit. Let me see if anybody else want to get on the camera. We got business to do.
Yo, looking out, my nigga. I appreciate you. That was always a good time. Man, you the big bro. God bless you, man. For real.
God bless you, nigga.
In the chat too, man. Johnny Boyd, Chris East. You know what I'm saying? God bless you guys,
Black
man.
Coffee. Douglas, yo, Mac, I'm trying to reach out to Tom Cross. We grew up together, went to school together, and did our first bid together in '78. Thomas Cross. All you gotta do is look up Department of Corrections inmate lookup. You can find all this information. Lookup. Yeah, and his nephew just told me that I should reach out to him. I seen another dude supposedly say he got a call from Tom or whatever, but I'm gonna reach out to Tom and try to get a full interview because what I'm hearing is that he's fighting his case and he's claiming that he's innocent of a lot of that shit that they were talking about. Now, this is a whole different story because you got so many different people that talk. Like when I did my story on Tom, a lot of people got in there like you picking up a nigga that killed women and stuff like that. Say, yo, bro, that's what he went to jail for. I don't know what that man did. I'm reading the story. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their story. But the funny shit is, I don't know who was talking about it, but somebody was saying like how niggas keep on, you know what I'm saying? Like they be in these streets and doing all the fuck everything. Yo, you know what? I gotta be careful what I'm saying. It's just dudes when you in that underworld, expect anything to happen, especially
That's right.
Expect the worst to happen. Like
time appropriate too. Let's just keep it. What I mean by time appropriate is this, right? Today, if you get 100 bodies that drop in New York City, everybody's jaws is going to drop. Back then, that time, 89, 90, 2,000, 3,000 bodies was dropping in New York. You know what I'm saying? So it's a way different time. You know what I mean? And in order to understand that time and that world, you know what I mean? Like, you got to get near somebody that's actually been there. Otherwise, you're not going to understand it. You're not going to agree with nothing from that time. You're not going to agree that what Preacher was doing, what Tom and them was doing, Ace and them was doing, Fat Cat, whoever was out in the street, Love, any one of these niggas, you know what I'm saying? Back in the days, fucking Cabeza, Rambo, whoever did, whatever they did back in those days, up until this time, it was time appropriate. Shit happened according to the times that people was in, period.
And that's all the times in history, man. That's history, bro. You live in a dark world, son. This is not all peaches and cream all the time. You know what I'm saying? Bad things is going to happen. You got to choose for yourself, man, what side of the fence. You can't straddle that shit. There's a lot of people straddling the fence. We got to pick now what side of the fence we really on, bro, for real. But yo, Mac Mean, I appreciate you, big bro. I'm going to jump up out of here and watch the rest of the show.
I appreciate you too, bro.
Shout out to your peoples too, man. Homie on the floor and all that. That was official tissue.
It's a blessing. Y'all talking everything, big brother. Bless, King.
God bless you. God bless you, black man. Hey, yo, all my blacks and Latinos, all my white folks, all the poor people. All poor people, I salute y'all, man. God bless you. Never let a demon stress you out. My name's Antonio Bicicleta. Thank you, Mac Mean. I'm out of here, son.
It's all good. It's all good. It's all good. Peace. Right now, check this out, y'all. He had some very, very, very good points. You know what I'm saying? And Douglas said that's a fact. The streets is a myth. Hell yeah, the streets is a myth. And these stories get replicated and changed. You ever had that? You ever had that class exercise where somebody
telephone guy.
That's the name of it?
Yeah, that's when you sit down on the shit and you say whatever, like Mac Mean show was beautiful.
Yeah.
At the end of it, like Mac
Mean fuck, he's a big trash.
Right. It's a
they gonna fuck it all up.
That teaches you a lot about it. Like, that's crazy.
That's the natural progression of things that happen in time and the way people narrate whatever they narrate. I'll tell you something. The problem
canceled off shit they say now.
Check it out. The problem is that the guys that be presenting the question, the ones that go the hardest for it, be the ones that be guilty of the most craziest shit. You know what I'm saying? Think about what I'm telling you. You gotta justify it. It's like when a nigga that's cheating. You gotta go through your girl phone. You gotta make sure she cheat. You gotta find she doing something. Even if you never find nothing, you're gonna feel something. You wanna know why? Because you doing your thing. So of course, like somebody that did mad dumb shit for no reason, really. You know what I mean? Because you was just in the mode of what was going on, and then it went overboard. It's hard to admit that. You gotta have a reason. You gotta have some sort of logic that match the fucking
that's
bullshit.
Just like that's because motherfuckers, I feel like their brother be insecure with what they got going on, and they guilty of, like you said, their own shit. Just like a motherfucker crash out over a bitch that he's so in love with. Can't nobody fuck her. The next motherfucker, he wanna crash out, go to jail, and then be blaming her for his bid. Like, motherfuckers, bitch, dirty out here regardless. How you sitting in this bitch like stupid? Crash out and set yourself up for some shit that you weren't ready for. Okay, bitch is gonna get fucked with everything.
Inevitably.
You feel me? Like, real talk.
Why my boy Freddie getting on the camera, man? Terrence, salute to you. Danny, salute to you. T8, salute. Joey. You know what I'm saying? Ernesto still here? Mira. You know what I'm saying? These are my people. All my people here. Sir Early says that Captain Billy was the oppressor. Oh, let me reset. You're telling me to. Y'all can hear me now? Let me know Y or N. Where's my moderators. I mean, my moderator, Vicky. Excuse me. I about to call it something else. You know what I'm saying? Versa, what's up, brother? Hit my Instagram. Just call me on that straight up. You know, you the bro. You know what I'm saying? Thank you for letting me know what's going on. Saw Mac flying into fire department on his back. Facts. Last night, I came home smelling like a whole 1989 Bronx tenant fire. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about that shit from the get down. All right. Let me ask y'all something. Let me give y'all a quiz. The comment is, the link is pasted up to the top. It's pinned. Let me ask you something, right? Now you can play whatever race you want to play. Let's just say you Puerto Rican or you black or you white. Let's add everybody into it. You know what I'm saying? Now you in jail, right? The block is dominated. Let's say you're black and the block is being dominated by Spanish. You know what I'm saying? And you see something, let's say there's 50 people that's in the block and there's only 10 blacks and 40 Spanish dudes. You see something happen to a black dude that you deem as oppression, right? But there's 40 dudes there. What do? Do you say something? Do you pop off? Or do you turn your back and don't say shit? Let me tell you something. If you ever see niggas get jumped on just because of their race, whether that's your race or they race or you know what I'm saying, then trust me when I tell you, once you tag lane, the game is follow the leader. If you let that shit happen in front of you and don't at least even say something or show a different type of motion, because let me tell you something, man. We ain't all, you know, niggas running around with knives and all that. Everybody's not going to just jump out the window. I'm not going to act like I'm going to just jump out the window for no shit like that. But because I did a lot of time, I like to position myself in places where that can't happen. So I don't got
slippery slope.
I don't stay in blocks that's like that. I get about it.
Even on the even life period, I feel like that's what separates a child from a man. Period. Like
you gotta say something because the next person will be you on the line. Straight up. So that means even if you black and you see 30 black niggas jump on a black nigga, I hate that shit. That's the number one thing I will jump in for a nigga for. If I see 30 niggas jumping on one dude, that's why a lot of niggas, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's why a lot of niggas became Muslim. You feel me? When they say that they ran to the mosque and took shahada, yo, listen, man, running to God ain't a bad thing. Let me tell you something. If your idea is to go here to get safe from violence, that's inevitably gonna get you for shit. Who the fuck just sits down and takes they medicine? Like, which murderer just comes in and say, yeah, it was me? You know what I'm saying? Nah, they get the mercy is them getting a life bed. You feel me? That's their mercy. Because if you kill mine, you need to die. That's it, period. However it go. You feel me? But if you run into God, you know what I mean? Don't think that just because a dude running the mosque, don't think nothing soft about no Muslim. Don't think that, you know what I'm saying? And if you ever heard somebody on this shit tell a story about Muslims just getting done dirty, I seen Muslim dudes get in situations. I mean, I seen, not personally, I didn't see Germ go and do this, but I knew that he was going to do this based off a fight that he had with Muslim dudes, and they beat the shit out of him. He said he was going to go up in there and tear shit up. He went to the mosque. I wasn't going to that mosque that they was in. They was going to 1B, 1A mosque. That was separate time from any other blocks. Trust me when I tell you. I'm telling you facts. K-Rock, what's up? That nigga Germ went up in the masjid with Kurt Junglers and ate 3 foods that day. First time I ever heard a nigga say the word, you know what I'm saying, eat food was dumb niggas, was the Jamaican niggas. They coined that term. They are the ones who made that term. In my eyes, never seen nobody else. It's like I never seen the word chicken head, heard the word chicken head until I went to C74. If we did things right, we would be a force that fights systematic oppression instead of replacing it with a different brand. Oh, yes. Replacing it with a different brand. You got to understand something. Nobody, when niggas start they little shit, you know what I mean, they groups or whatever, You think motherfuckers are saying, all right, we're gonna get to 1,000 people and then we're gonna chill? I remember there was a time when the gang shit was whack. Why? Because there was so much shit that was going on the street. Look, niggas don't talk about stuff like this. Yo, let me tell you something. Niggas that was down with certain gangs, especially Bloods, around 99, 2000, niggas was up north furious. Up north furious. I'm talking about the homies and regular people because you was hearing the news. You was hearing niggas. Niggas is just getting initiated by cutting people like those ridiculous dumb shit. A lot of niggas that I know that was hardcore Bloods, like to the core, dropped their flag and said, fuck that. This ain't what I signed up for. I came in, the first 3 years. This is what they saying. This shit was different. Now it feels like, you know what I'm saying? Niggas is doing coward shit, and I don't want to represent that. You feel me? Whatever it changed to after that, I just know that the last time I was in the island, it was a blood phone. It was, you know what I'm saying? That was it. And the Bloods was running shit now. Did I see the Bloods oppressing niggas all day? Nah, I ain't see that. I seen niggas do some foul shit, jump a bunch of niggas and, you know what I mean, take phones and, you know what I'm saying? A lot of the jumping. And that's what niggas, the black people was mad at the Nyatas for back in the days. For what? Jumping niggas. That's what it was. Jumping niggas. I say it all night. Jumping niggas. Niggas was mad because niggas was jumping niggas and they didn't jump off. So these niggas is up here tight, tough, and all that. What was you doing when the oppression was happening? Tough ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? What was you doing? Did you turn your eyes because you was getting doped up with niggas or niggas was putting some dope in your hand? You know what I'm saying?
Earlier, dope changed the world, boy.
That dope, that heroin.
Yeah, motherfuckers get to letting a lot of shit go.
We not no examples of nothing y'all motherfuckers should be following out here if that's how we representing ourselves. You know what I'm saying? The only representation that we should be, that anybody should be gravitating towards in this situation is the bad and the good as a result. Okay, what I mean by that is the fucked up things that we seen and been through,
beautiful shit that came from it,
and the beautiful thing.
Like, you feel me? Like
niggas is watching me on YouTube doing this shit, the Running Man with my son. They watch me gardening and shit like that. I don't even think about jail.
Right, facts. But it's just, that's why I said, even as being young, and like even being around, you know what I'm saying? Like, it be motherfuckers need to take that and listen to it, because it ain't, like you said, it ain't always sweet. Like, people go through these situations, not to glorify it, like, you feel me? Like, it's just, this what I've been through, and this where you could go with it. Like, you feel what I'm saying? Like, you know what I'm saying? And everybody ain't fortunate enough to have that either, though, bro. Like,
I'm gonna tell you like this. It's a cliche to say what Brody just said, like, you know what I mean? I've been through this, and you know what I mean? Like,
it sounds cliche or corny, whatever you want to call it. It's the truth, though.
It's the plain truth.
You feel me? Period. Like, whatever you want to call it, like, you know, like when you be young, you have an old, you know what I mean, the older motherfucker, like, you don't even know what he capable of, what he would have been through in his life. You just like, that's the old head trying to give you some advice and polish you up for you get put in them situations that you don't want to get put in, and you feel me?
The Once Upon a Time show with Sade, aka Lil Mary. Somebody asked me on the thing, do I know Lil Mary? I seen your name around. I don't know if we kicked it yet or whatever. But if I did and I don't remember off top, my bad. If you do this YouTube shit, then you know the vibes. You know what I'm saying? It's hard to keep up. You feel me? But somebody asked me if I know you. Your name been circulated too. What did you do to somebody? Did you do something to somebody? Let me know, bro. Let me know. This is the place to talk about it. Sir Early, man. Always, man. Big love. You hear me? Any questions? I've been gang banging since the 90s. And I strongly feel that that's what fucked up in NYC. Well, you know what? Not really, because not probably so. I don't know. I just know the crime rate didn't go up like the shit was back in the days. I feel like this, right? I feel like this. It is what it is, man. Niggas go to jail. Niggas get shot every day, B. You know what I'm saying? Straight up, man. And if you currently out there today, after all this shit we talking about, even if you dibbling and dabbling and you up on this YouTube, a lot of y'all gang banging motherfuckers that's up here, niggas, your gang don't like you, man. God forbid you go to Rikers Island. Niggas gonna lynch your dumb ass. Out here getting crazy, talking crazy. Some of you motherfuckers, that's like me, you know what I'm saying? Like trying to be a staple for the Muslims, knowing I ain't prayed in 2 days. You know what I'm saying? Like, get up out of here, B. Them niggas that's really active, that's crazy, like, you know what I'm saying? They looking at you like, yo, man, you bugging, man. After a while, them locked up niggas, you know what they thinking? Just like my nigga Tony BC Glad I just said. He worried about his kid hearing that shit or being attracted to that. You think niggas that really, the real niggas that put in work for their set, for their team, for they group of people, whether that's a gang or not, you know what I'm saying? You think that they want to pass that blueprint, that manuscript to their son that's 16? You know what I'm saying? So I'll tell you, man, I see 45-year-old rappers out here, man. Got an 18-year-old son, got the juice. Still worried about your own self. You know what I'm saying? You're not willing to pass him anything because you're still living in your second childhood, nigga. Thinking that that's cool. Chasing after your dreams and your aspirations and shit. Living off your fucking woman. Her check. Her hard-earned check. Her hard-earned EBT. Her hard-earned EBT. You know what I'm saying? Because pushing them babies out is hard. From what I heard. You feel me? I already started mine. It's called Certificate of Release for the expungement. You know what I'm saying? Restore your rights. That's how I got a job, you know what I'm saying, working for a Homeland Security company. That's how I was an aircraft fueler. Yo, I'm out there in the fucking, you know what, the stuff I seen, man, you know what I mean? Like, so sometimes when, like my close people that don't, I got a bunch of people that I don't know from a hole in the wall that fuck with me, and I love y'all to death for fucking with me. But I got people that's very close to me that only care about what the fuck they can get from me. They don't care about what I've been through. You know what I'm saying? Half of these niggas ain't writing me a letter but yet they always got their hand out. They always need something. They always need something. I learned that on Facebook and all that other shit where people just monitoring you. You know what I mean? They just want to look at you. You know what I mean? You feel me? Now I meet a bunch of people that I know from a hole in the wall that got some common. That's family. That's by definition in the dictionary. That's what people that have common goals with you and occupy common space with you. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes all we get is relatives and these motherfuckers that's blood related. You feel me? We got the men to fuck up and be fathers and keep these kids off the hell yeah. Talk that talk, bro. And little Mario, Once Upon a Time a show, I'm gonna look that up. You know what I'm saying? If anybody know about him, let me know. You know what I'm saying? I fucked with y'all. Busy. 7 to 10 years clean. Then it'll get processed. Yeah. Now I have it. My shit, my time it go further than that. It go further than that. We've been home for a long time. But ask yourself this: the time that these cats was out here up into this time where y'all seeing them, what the fuck was they doing all these years? Ask yourself that. I got to give you a streamline of everything I did. I came out, I was a fucking chef for Bobby Valentine, the old manager of the Mets. I met a chick in a club, this white chick from Texas. You know what I'm saying? Her and her sister. Boom. Next day I quit that job. Fuck that job. I went with the white chicks. You know what I'm saying? Then I started being a rapper. Chased that for a little while. Then I became a beat maker. Then I became an engineer. Then I became a manager. Then I started working at Def Jam. Then I started working in television. I worked in television for 8 years straight. I got credits on movies and television shows that y'all watch on TV. Feel me? It wasn't up until I started seeing dudes telling Rikers Island stuff like Warpath, you know what I'm saying? Fred, that gave me, because I heard other people talk, but it was from a perspective like they was like kind of like bigging it up or something. But then when I watch these brothers, I see that they could be themselves and talk their story, you know what I'm saying? And I see it serves them. And that's what it did for me. There's no master plan here. There's no headline. It is what it is. So when you see a Rikers Island Town title, that's because what I've been through. The niggas that's close to me don't want to hear that shit because they wasn't writing. You know what I'm saying? Gang. That gang. You lock down, fucking letter, all that 35 pounds, that food, the beef sticks you want, them sneakers, fuck you, nigga. Them niggas ain't giving you nothing.
That's just without a letter. That ain't even counting the other shit though people do to you intentionally to hurt you, to fuck you up. You know what I mean? Fuck you over. Like, it's a dirty game, man. On the outside and the inside.
This nigga waking up or what? He the nigga that was.
Nah, that's a superstar now.
Nah, you remember Next Day Air? Next Day Air.
The nigga that's always on the couch though?
He was on the couch, under the couch with the gun.
Oh, crap. He was.
The fucking machine gun.
He had the fucking one.
Anyway.
It's a blessing, bro, to be hearing y'all talk, man. Like, you know, we always listen to, man.
This is my brother, you know what I'm saying?
Shout out everybody.
Brody Acevedo. That's why I call him. It's not that, but
Brody.
Brody.
Man. Acevedo. Shout out to everybody who are here, man. I'm just sitting here listening to my big brother talk.
Tell them something about yourself, man. You know, I'm telling you a situation. You just gotta like open up to people.
You know, I'm 28. I do music in the city. You know, shout out to everybody on right now. My name Brody. You know what I'm saying? Bro been helping me with my catalog. Just, you know what I'm saying, building. All that's big brother. You feel what I'm saying? So we just here. I'm actually out on. I just got reinstated on a year probation. I just was on a run for like a year and a half.
Where they had you at?
I was downtown in the county, in the Hamilton County Justice Center down there.
How is it down there? Because I went down there.
It's ugly. I ain't gonna lie right now because it's COVID shit. It's bad. Like,
they letting people go?
Yeah, on certain shit, certain stipulations. Like, this niggas down there on $200,000 bonds for DVs though, so it just depends. Like, you know, last year in Ohio, motherfucker got locked up for the DV. His girl came to court, dismissed it. He came home and boxed her and the baby. Kill her and the baby. So it's like I said, there's just stipulations on certain stuff. Like,
what they feed niggas in there?
Same. It's always big, you know. Shit.
No, I'm talking about the mess hall. Like, what they feeding you?
Bologna sandwiches for sure. Muslim or not, don't matter.
Wait a minute.
I'm telling you, it ain't no.
I'm saying.
It ain't no child. They bring it to the cell. Everything. They bring everything to the pot. Like,
so lunch and dinner. What they having? Like, what they be having?
Like motherfucker ate shit on the shingle.
What's that? Wait.
Shit on the shingles, bro.
Wait.
And what they try to mix it with the other days.
What's that? Wait. Bro. You know I'm not from Ohio
shit on
or Kentucky.
So like it used to be It used to be some shit like
shit. Spell it out for me.
Shit on the shingle.
Spell out.
Swear. SHIT.
Like doodle.
Yeah, shit on the shingle for sure.
I ain't no doodle on the shingles.
That's what they call it.
And shingles, that's the shit people do. Like,
oh God, like it just sound horrible. Like
what is it?
It's basically like, so they used to have it like the little kebab, like, you know what I mean, not an actual shish kebab, but it's like it's set up like that, like a patty, and it's like
their fingers is way too. They going too big to illustrate.
It's like it's beef, so they say it's whatever meat with like the fake egg noodles and bro, it's trifling. Like I ain't gonna lie, that shit is disgusting.
We call that goulash, bro. You bugging, man.
Shit on the shingle, man. I'm telling you, shit on the shingle.
Hey, he said they feed in the Justice Center down here downtown. They feeding these niggas shit on the shingle.
Shit on the shingle.
Meanwhile, Chase Chambers is still on the floor sleeping. I assure you, we did not do nothing to that man.
Oh, my bubble, I ain't did shit to that girl, man. Nah, he got saying.
And just to let y'all know, today I just went and got a business account for my business. You know what I'm saying? Wow.
That's a blessing, boy.
Finally, you know what I'm saying? Up in the loop. So I get all this good government money, you know what I'm saying, that my boy Trump made happen for this other motherfucker. Shit on the shingle. This nigga James said, I remember shit on the shingle. Hungarian goulash. What? Stop playing, bro. Edibles on the shingle.
Oh, God, we about to copyright on the shingle.
Shit on the shingle.
Hashtag on the shingle, man. Shit on the shingle, bitch on the shingle.
Word up, man.
Yeah.
Damn, dude.
He talking about he RIP on the floor. God, he is dead, though. He's dead on the floor.
Hey, yo, let me ask you something. Everybody that was in jail, right? What was your specialty meal? Hurry up and put it down. All y'all niggas been in jail. I better see the comments going crazy. What was your specialty meal? Mine was Jack Mac, vegetarian. Hold on. Jack Mac with vegetarian beans and octopus rice. That was my go-to.
What's octopus rice?
Octopus rice. Did y'all have sazon, though?
Okay, yeah.
Y'all had sazon?
Yeah, fact.
I ain't think so. Y'all was living. What was y'all? What? Listen.
Simple.
What was your specialty meal up north, and what was your specialty, or what was your Rikers Island specialty meal? Yo, my shit in Island was frying the bread on the seats at HDM. Put the fire up under the bottom of the, you know what I mean? Hit that grill. That's the seat. You know what I'm saying? If you lucky, you get a cell with a brand new stainless steel. If you unlucky, you get it with green paint on it, and you'll take about a week to get that shit off, but you'll get it all off until it's stainless steel. You know what I'm saying? Take the butter, that mess oil, that breakfast mess oil butter, that yellow number 9, and go bow right up on that grill. That should be like. You take that, nigga. You take that turkey and chicken. You know what I'm saying? Dump everything. You chop it. You get your man to give you a piece of chicken. You put it in your pocket. Should be having Matt Lynn on it. Boom, break all the chicken. You know what I'm saying? Wash it off. Boom, throw that on the grill. Hit it up. You know what I'm saying? Put it on some toast. Booyah. One pack of cigarettes.
Good right now. I'm starving right now.
Word up, man. But let me get up off of this joint, man. Any more questions, man? Let me just see what they said.
Yeah, what they was cooking.
Nigga said Raymond and Doritos. Yes.
Yeah, I'll be. I just made that shit at the house. And I had eggs in it. My girl like,
shredded cheese on top. Hell yeah. Yo, yeah, y'all. Oh, hey, Fred. Man, is Fred still here? Fred ain't here. Me and Fred got some good shit about to happen for y'all, man. We invested. I'm getting some cameras and stuff like that. I'm just going to do like all this stuff I tell you I did in TV. Now I'm going to be doing it. You know what I'm saying? Like we're going to just bring a real creative show. I know I've been telling y'all about it for a minute. Oh, Fred's still here? But listen, I seen Fred talking about some basketball shit the other day. And y'all already know Fred. I speak highly of this brother. This is, you know what I'm saying? He's one of my mentors. I'm not talking about with no YouTube or none of that. I'm just talking about and being a good person. But one thing he can't do is fuck with me on no basketball. I will dust Fred ass. I will go to New York, real talk, just to play Fred, you know what I'm saying, on YouTube and wash him. And he tall as fuck. And white man can't jump. Hello.
Oh, crap. Baked ziti with the summer sausage?
What?
Puff, for sure.
Yo, Mambo, you hit it. You won. But you didn't.
On fire. I see the baked ziti.
Bro, that baked ziti and summer sausage, that's a classic up north. With the provolone cheese on it. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Mac know about them pies too. You know what I'm saying? And PR prison, my cousin catches iguanas and barbecue them bad boys. Wow. Oh, this nigga gonna get on my camera. Let me get my glasses. Let me get my glasses. Because we gotta have real. This is Fred White is in the back. We're gonna pull Fred White. Tales from the pen. If you don't know who he is, go to Tales. That's my man. You know what I'm saying? That's my man. But definitely can't fuck with me in no basketball. You know what I'm saying? Definitely can't fuck with me. Look at him. He's trying to look at me. Why you covering his face? You know what? Let me just bring my boy Fred White in, man. I'm not saying.
See, you play too much. You play too much.
No, yo, bro. I'm sorry. Yo, you know what, though, bro? I've been on live too long, and I need to go get my pills. I'm just playing, bro.
Nah, it's all love. You probably could, man. I tell you, I ain't played in a long time. Yeah, my wife was on a conference call, so I locked the boys up in the chairs over there, gave them a snack and shit. You know what I mean?
My boy Fred White. Tales from the pen, man. If y'all ain't subscribed, man, then you stupid.
Salute. What's going on, man? You guys been talking some good things, man, that I wanted to jump in on, but you know, these kids, you know how it is, man. Babies.
Can I say something real quick to you, Fred? But because sometimes like you one generation, I'm not gonna say one generation, but almost a generation ahead of me. So that means, but at Rikers Island, you are the direct generation right under mine. So
right,
you was in the 80s, late 80s,
yep.
And then I came in the early 90s, and then you have that 91 to 96 era, but then you have that whole 96 to like 2000 era, and then it's and further it goes like that. So sometimes like the stories that be told, because they come from different eras, I think I'll be feeling like it be causing emotions to jump up and dudes that wasn't in that era. You know what I'm saying?
They do, because you got dudes that's been on here. And, one dude was like, this guy don't know what he's talking about. But in the meantime, he wasn't even born till 88 when I was already in jail. You understand what I'm saying? So it's a whole different world.
You mad at that motherfucker. You ain't going to let that motherfucker live.
Nah. It is what it is. So I just let it slide. You know what I'm saying? But the thing is that it's a whole different generation. Like you said something that was smart. Well, you said something very much that was absolute truth that might ruffle feathers, right? When you said that certain dude, when the certain things first started and it started to trickle upstate, there were certain dudes that looked at it like goofy. You know what I'm saying? Like dudes was like, what the hell
A
is
lot of real
this?
niggas.
This ain't LA, right? I'm just saying I'm keeping it real.
Yeah.
But when I say stuff like that, it ruffles feathers. Like dudes say, oh, you don't know what he's talking about. I do know what I'm talking about.
Okay, let me say something.
Sometimes people can't accept the truth. Sometimes you understand what I'm saying?
When I tell niggas like, well, excuse me, when I tell brothers, when I say that in jail, right?
Yeah.
When black people, this is you know, black. When if we see a bum dude come in, or we see a dude that's down and out, or whatever, our first thing is to snap on him, do him dirty, or whatever, right?
Herb him, make him a
Yeah,
herb.
herb him. It's straight up herb him, right?
Yeah.
But the Spanish dudes, a lot of times, 9 out of 10 times, they don't give a fuck how dirty dude was,
They'll
or
they'll
whatever.
help him.
They bring them in. Now, mind you, they sunned a lot of those dudes in their own ranks.
Right.
It was what it was. But we complained about that amongst each other while I was in jail. So I don't understand, why is it such a conversation? Why is it such why are you acting like we didn't have this same conversation? Like, yeah, niggas need to stick together. Brothers need to stick together.
I'm gonna tell you why, because certain dudes, you said it right earlier, certain dudes had to justify their actions and justify their ways, right? Now, here's the reality of the situation. Now, when I was on the island again, if there was a Spanish dude, or just say a black dude, official black dude, will go up into an all Spanish house, he was getting on the phone because they already knew, and that's just the way it was. Same thing on the other side. If it was an all black house and you had a real Spanish dude come through, they was getting on the phone. So I didn't really understand a lot of the, you know, the origins. But again, I wasn't on the island in 93, 94. I was already upstate. I already had 5-6 years in. You feel what I'm saying? So,
yeah,
you know, when I see certain dudes say certain things, I just sit back and say, maybe that was the case. I don't know, but I didn't see it. You know what I'm saying? I didn't see it.
yeah.
I saw official, you know, black dudes who were like, you know what I'm saying, would go in and they get on the phone, like, because dudes knew that they was official and they was probably
well, let me ask you something from your perspective, right?
Yeah.
I know you probably attack this, but your era directly was like, my era directly was seeing the blood start. You know what I'm saying? But your era directly was like a lot of guard bodies. That there was a time when they were saying that the guard bodies was doing the Spanish dudes. Be honest, what you know? I seen what I seen, but let me ask you: Did you see that?
I seen the same thing, man. I seen the same thing. There's certain dudes, big homies, right, that I don't shout out or nothing like that. That I know them, they know me. That you know, they was running around doing crazy stuff, and they're the super big dogs now. And I'm just like, that wasn't.
Niggas was doing some foul shit though, right?
Yeah, robbing people for their codes, robbing people for their do-rag, you know, just BBDs to make do-rags, you know, shit like that.
Son, I remember niggas cut this Jamaican nigga by mistake thinking he was Spanish. In 1A.
Yeah.
Captain Bailey, let me tell you something. Captain Bailey came. I've never seen Captain Bailey run in 1A for long. This was the first time.
Bro, I'm listening, but even Captain Bailey, man, like I seen one dude, we ain't gonna say talking about he knocked him out. That's a lie. It's a lie.
What you said? Wait, what you said?
I seen one dude talk about he knocked him out and did all that. It's a lie. 1,000%.
That Captain Bailey knocked somebody out?
No, that he knocked Captain Bailey out. Lie.
No. Captain Bailey's too insulated. Even when he had the Jerry curls, he was too insulated.
If you listen to the dude tell the story, he knocked him out. He got up, he knocked him out again, and I'm just like, you know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stories.
I couldn't even imagine Captain Bailey fighting though back then.
Bro, listen.
That nigga was trying to fuck the COs.
I was there with Captain Bailey. Like I got out the box. Like Captain Bailey used to be the ones. You know what I'm saying? Like used to be able to give him razors, give him knives, give him whatever to get out the box. The bail. He was the bailout man. Was Captain Bailey. Just a fact. Yeah. This was even before he was like Captain Bailey. Like this is what I'm saying. I knew a lot of these captains and all that when they was police, and then they were sergeants, and then they became big dogs. You know what I mean? But
yeah,
you know what it is. A lot of things get tainted through the years. Same thing with the Bible. Same thing with anything in life, right? Everything gets tainted. I heard you and your man talking about the telephone game, right? You whisper something in one ear. By the time it gets to the 12th person, it's totally different. It's a whole different world, and that's what happens here on the internet too. A lot of things get watered down. A lot of things get
that clouding attention to make people say crazy stuff.
And all for the reason of chasing clout, and that's why certain things is messed up because a lot of dudes is just doing these stories for the clout of it, to be known. You know what I'm saying? You know, when I started this, and I still do, it's not for that. I don't care if you know me or not. Like, I had one dude was like, "Oh, he's a nobody." I'm a nobody in this gang culture. Facts. I'm a nobody in none of in that type of world. But check this out. You see these little guys over here? I'm
That's
somebody.
right. Hold up, Fred. Somebody said that Billy did say that he got KO'd on Queen Street. I remember him saying that too. But I'm just saying, like, what Fred is saying is that, like, if you know Captain Bailey, then you know if he even said that, that was something that he's saying that was unique.
Right, but the person,
because
what I'm saying is the person who
that
said
shit locked down.
it was him is not true.
Yeah, I never seen
Like,
Bailey
my brother
ever
said,
have smoke like
if he
that.
did get put to bed, it's like people claiming bodies that ain't there. You know,
Yeah.
like somebody
There you
died.
go.
Like, I mean, saying, you
There
know,
you
so I get your perspective on it. I definitely feel you.
There you go.
Hey, hold on.
Yeah,
Hey,
dude,
Fred,
I see he was like,
With
yeah.
dude-
You see the comments?
Fred, look at the question. Have you
I can't
ever
see it.
caught Have you ever caught these COs in the world and washed
Washed
them
them?
up?
No, they got lethal guns. They'll kill you. They'll shoot you.
There you go. You know what's so crazy?
Yeah.
I never seen
carry
one
Hell,
cop.
too. What the
I never seen one CO ever in my life that I did a bid with that in the town ever. Not one time.
No, oh yeah, nah. I don't think I did either. No, I don't think I did it. But what a lot of people don't know is they come to work with their gun, they go through the armory, they put their gun up. When they leave their shift, they pick their gun up and then leave. Like everybody know that. So you know what I'm saying? If you do,
Yeah, they stay strapped.
yeah, of course.
Itching, waiting.
Yeah. Well,
That's
you
why
know
they
why I
fuck
heard
with
niggas
people
go to
over
clubs
there.
and beat them up?
Right. No, I mean, I've heard it. I've never seen it. You know what I'm saying myself.
You know what's so funny? Imagine if you get beat up, you beat up a CO, he press charges and then you get locked in his block.
You know you gonna be on this block. He gonna do this time and make sure you on this block.
He definitely getting
and they do foul stuff, man. They'll put you like where they know you got enemies. Like they will definitely put you in.
What's the foulest thing you seen a cop do?
I mean, kill somebody. You know what I'm saying?
Basically,
kill somebody and get away with it. Basically,
you
know.
Yeah.
Can't get too deep, but you know they did an investigation and really nothing happened. But they got moved out the jail to a different facility. You know,
it's always sad to see somebody die in jail, bro. It's always sad to see a nigga die.
I told a story. You know what I'm saying? You know, my man. They say he was in the box doing push-ups, and he was doing push-ups off the toilet, and they say he was washing his hair at the same time, and he slipped on the shampoo and broke his neck. Come on, man. That don't even sound right. But they got away with it.
You know what? You know the number one murder. You know the number one death that stuck with me. It wasn't a murder. It was this kid named Steve. He was a little. He had a lot of time in, and he was a little white boy and shit. He was crazy quiet. He worked in the mess hall with me. He had a work detail. Okay. And Steve never got no problems. Nobody. Anyway, that nigga, he fell out and died. He had a brain aneurysm. About to go home. Had like 13 years in. Right before it's time to go home. Brain aneurysm. You know what I'm saying, bro?
Crazy.
And all the violent shit I seen, the legit violent shit I seen, and the blood, that blood come out, it's like copper. It'd be like when it come out from a certain part of their body, it come out and it's doing. Listen, HDM, I seen I'm not gonna say it was in 4 block. When the nigga was bleeding, while he was bleeding on the floor, it was like brown, like copper shit at the top of it. To see all that blood and how thick it is. You know what I'm saying? I seen all that shit, but the one thing that struck out the most was Steve, the nigga that died from a brain aneurysm.
The thing is that that's why I refuse to get involved with like internet bullshit or anything like that, because I've seen real life, man. I've seen real life situations, and I've seen how something small could go so big. Mommy's in the kitchen. I seen something so small turn into something so big. You understand what I mean? So when I see, like this internet is crazy. Sometimes I always say this: you can tell how dudes did their bid by the same way how they are on this internet.
Can I ask you a question? Like, You know, I don't want you to be offended if I ask this question. You know, you're my brother, so I'm not going to offend you, but I'm gonna ask you.
Yeah.
Can we talk about your assault, your jail assault?
Which one?
Okay, the one in the cat.
Oh, the one that I showed the ticket of. I got the ticket. You know, I showed that on my channel.
God forbid, I pull out one of my fucking infractions.
Yeah, I have the infraction. You know, you see the video. I actually show the infraction just so people can understand that what it looks like. Hold on a second. Hold on.
I didn't know.
Love you. See you later. Daddy come say a little while. Okay?
I didn't know him. He came way after us. He was like he came way after us. That was
yeah.
decent.
Okay. Yeah, I mean there was so many, you know, and I don't know glorifying stuff again.
What I want to add, what I mean by that, right?
Yeah.
What I'm saying.
But the Kazaki one, yeah, I could.
Now yeah. Tupac was in Clinton. I seen Tupac a lot of times in NIC. He was CMC. A lot of people didn't like Tupac though. I ain't gonna hold you. Yeah, a lot of niggas ain't fuck with Pac, but
yeah, I was going through some paperwork. You know what I'm saying? I have whole bags of photos and shit like that, and I just happened to find it. I found that one, and I found another one where it was the decision, the result of one. Like I had a couple, but again, that's not on no bragging stuff. That's just what you have.
But this is what I want to ask you about. This is what I want to ask.
Yeah,
like that's different because like up north in the Rikers Island, if you got a white dude that's putting it up, then that's like a different type of white dude. It's not like for people that don't know about New York prison system, we don't really have there is some Aryan shit going on, but it's very, 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 it's not powerful, it's low key. And people that's Aryans probably more likely to hide. Well, you got a white dude that know all the hitters, black hitters and Spanish hitters, and they fuck with you, and you got busy, but now you come out here and you present yourself in this kind of way.
I'm trying to find a ticket for you in case.
People ask me, Fred, they ask me what made me change my life. I said, I don't know if I changed my life, nigga. You know what I'm saying? I just know I'm not doing it.
Yeah, I got it for you in case you want to read it. I'm just saying.
Yeah, can you read to the people like this is not the glorifying thing. This is for your kids.
We don't glorify. We don't glorify. I just wanted to show people exactly.
Listen, if you run into a wild white boy, you know what I'm saying? That's with all the shit. This is what might happen to you if you play games or something.
Yeah, well, here's the thing. I'm gonna sit down for this. So I'm gonna show you this shit. The thing is that
talk to people real quick.
The kid trying to play me because that's the thing. Even you see it all the time, and people just assume. They just assume somebody. This is what the ticket looks like. You know what I'm talking about? This is what the yellow paper. Where the hell Mac went? What the hell?
He had to exit the room for 2 seconds.
All right.
You know he gonna want to statements from motherfuckers and how they feel.
Oh yeah, okay, yeah. No, so I got a couple of different ones here, but again, not on the glorifying shit, just showing people that this the shit that happens, man. Because I'm humble, man. I play sports. You know what I'm saying? I'm in, like, I play ball, and again, I'm very humble. I got along with everybody, but once in a while, you have to do it, and sometimes you may not even want to do nothing, right? Sometimes it may just be the peer pressure because everyone around you is looking like, oh shit, what you gonna do? No, you gonna perform or not?
Right.
So sometimes it's the peer pressure itself that. Let me clean this.
Yeah, like I said, like I know from my perspective.
Yeah.
Bro, I know because I was granted enough to have OGs around me. You know what I'm saying? Being young, so you see people go through these situations and they're doing these things. You feel me? It's like a blueprint. You either learn to follow it or you follow your head. And that's how you go to the joint and getting hurt. Like, you feel me?
Nah, again, man, I wasn't on no gangster shit. I don't never glorify that on my channel in case you haven't seen the Tales from the Pen. That's not what I do. I don't glorify that anything. But, sometimes you're put in situations where, it's like you have to do it. You know what I mean? Or something negative may happen to you. You understand what I mean? So it's just about having that heart, or just being, how they say now, 10 toes down, or whatever the hell they say now.
Yeah, One day at a time. Like,
Because I've seen a lot of the little dudes be the ones like, I've seen little dudes like they be the most gangster killer kids, like cutting, stabbing everybody, and they like 5'2".
and like we were talking about earlier, like it's certain things you don't do. Like if you got somebody who don't bother nobody, he really, you know what I mean? He not no, he ain't causing nobody no problem. He ain't gang banging. This old ass man and this young kid going in there crashing out, thinking like, yeah, like I'm tough. Like bro, who's you? I beat your ass with you. Who like, hey, look, bro, you fucking with the wrong person. You talking to the wrong person. Your etiquette ain't even right or nothing. Your demeanor.
Right.
You
Exactly.
end up getting stabbed up, killed, anything, beat up. And motherfuckers think they're gonna come there and talk to fags. I just seen fags do motherfuckers bad. Click up. You feel me? Fags throwing shit and piss like my brother did 6 in Lucasville. That's joint in Ohio. Like, and he got some of the craziest stories. Like how Mac being RP brother, like, you know what I mean? He died like last year, but like, yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot. And if you're not from that, you feel me, it's hard to take in, and it'll be looked like it's glorification. But it ain't even glorified.
I don't do it. I just do it so these people understand that these are the type of things that happen. Like, and if you want to put yourself in this situation, then go ahead. You know what I mean? Like, this is what goes down. Like, a lot of people glorify their experience. A lot of people act like it was nothing. A lot of people act like, it's okay. A lot of people act like it's a rite of passage, that this is what's supposed to happen.
Nah, hell nah.
It's not supposed to happen. It's not supposed. I'm here to tell you, it's not supposed to happen. You're not supposed to go through these trials and tribulations. And if something I say could spark, the next generation. If something I say can maybe stop you from doing something crazy,
then why not say it? I mean,
that's the whole purpose of the game. You feel me?
Facts, bro. Back. I don't want to interrupt.
There you go.
I had to come to eat, man.
Nah, I hear you. So you know what this is, Mac. You already know what this is. You know what I'm
That's
saying?
a goddamn infraction.
Fucking right it is. That yellow shit. You see what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
So this is in the yard. This is like, this is really like the way even it was written. Hold on.
Let me see what they said about
it says blah blah on blah blah at approximately 8:12. Inmate such and such was cut on his right cheek in the yard. Now again, I'm reading this so because the writing, and this is old, but it's still here, causing an approximate. See where my finger is? Wait, can you see it? 8-inch laceration. You see it? 8-inch, right? Causing an 8-inch laceration. Blah blah blah. Investigation.
Yeah, you're right. They don't say stitches unless it's like later on, and they tell you.
No, but I know he got a lot. I will say that. You know what I'm saying? The number they told me, I don't believe, but I didn't ask.
They put mad stitches.
Yeah, a couple hundred stitches. Yeah, that's what they said. But it said investigation into this incident shows that inmate Johnson as the person who assaulted inmate such and such. Blah blah. At the time of the incident, blah blah. Inmates was fighting, and inmate Johnson in the yard, and it's like real. You can see it's some long shit here, right? But
let me ask you something.
Then we got the actual hearing where they give you 300.
Where they serve you.
They served me with that one. But
Check it out.
And then I have a different one here. Here's a whole different one from another spot where it says, superintendent's disciplinary hearing witness interview, which is another kid I supposedly cut. This is what he said. It says, inmate such and such named, you see it, named inmate Johnson. You see it? See it?
Mm-hmm.
It say inmate Johnson as the perpetrator in his assault that resulted in the serious physical injury, because his was almost 8 inches too. These are different things, but again, I'm not here to glorify it. I'm just here to show you what it looks like. You see what I'm saying? I'm just here to show you what these type of things look like, and so that these people understand that it's not a fucking game, man.
Let me ask you something. Niggas ask me, right?
Talk to me.
Like they asked me this on another channel. Dude said, like, what made you decide to slash somebody? And I said, I gave my answer, but what What's our mentality? Like, what type of shit is we on, bro?
Number one, you know, the it depends on the peer pressure and the other people around you sometimes, as I was explaining. You know what I mean? Sometimes you're forced into certain things where you got other people looking at you and you don't want to look like a sucker. Back to that whole pride thing, right?
Yo.
But that pride thing will get you killed. But inside there, it's like, out here, maybe you can walk away from certain things. And there, everyone's looking at you every time you come out your shell. If you don't, you know what I'm saying? If you don't shine. And that in the first one, dude tried to play me. He tried to sell me a loudmouth. You know what I'm saying? He tried to send me a recorder.
Let the people know that don't know what loudmouth is. Let them know.
Loudmouth was just a cassette player because back then in Kasaki, this was in Kasaki, adolescence.
A loud ass clear cassette player.
Yeah, it was.
Caliphone. What do we call it? Caliphone.
No, the Caliphone was separate, but the Caliphone was the top of the line one. You know what I'm saying? Caliphone was the top of the line one. I told you, J-Po was the only one that had the Caliphone in Kasaki. That shit was banging. This shit was, you could hear this 3 blocks down, like you could hear that shit was loud. But the loudmouth was just a cassette player. And the dude tried to play me, saying, he's got a loudmouth for sale to send out the disbursement to his people, right? So, other dudes put me on like, yo, as soon as the disbursement clear, he gon', you know what I'm saying? He gonna try to flip on you. And I'm like, what? I was new again, white, you know how it is. That's just the way it goes. Even though I'm half white, but people just automatically white, right? So, and they was telling me that he's done this to other people. Like he's made them fill out disbursements, and once it's cleared, he's cut them or he stabbed them or he's done something to him or he'll flip on them, or you know what I'm saying, or he won't give it to him. He wasn't gonna give him the loudmouth in the first place, and he was doing this to a lot of white kids.
Okay.
So when dudes put me on, they're like, yo, Fred, listen, man, he has no intentions of giving you that loudmouth. I spent the money before it could get sent out. I spent it. I went to commissary. I spent everything. So the disbursement came back insufficient funds. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, yo, how you going to do that? You said you was going to, I didn't want to blow him up. Like I know what you do. I ain't do all that. But he was talking crazy. Like, yo, how you going to do that? That's some bullshit. You say you going to buy it. Talking crazy. I said, all right, fuck it. You know what I'm saying? So my little man gave me something. I went to the yard, and, he had, and the thing was, that's the thing also.
He probably was sleeping. He probably didn't even think
the thing is about my color is that it was a gift and a curse in a certain way because people didn't expect it. No one was expecting like, oh shit, you understand? I was just another white kid. I was just another dude that he was going to do something to or whatever. Like he had no idea that it was coming. You know what I mean?
Your ass a lesson.
No idea it was coming. Now, boom, I twisted.
Was that the first food you ate?
Upstate, yeah, but on Rikers Island, no, that wasn't.
Let me ask you something. The first time you ate somebody, like you cut somebody, like how did you like? What do you have a feeling about that? Have you ever thought about it again? Because it's not necessarily. It's not like you.
That was another one. That was another one. The kid tried to play me when I first came through. I had the Doc Martin, Bobby Brown shits. Every little step I take, you know what I'm talking about? Like I had the Doc Martin shoes, and son was playing me close, right? And how you doing? What's up? Blah blah blah. And he had big time over his head. For those who don't understand this, he had already had like 30 days or 60 days when he was waiting to go to the box. The box was filled, so he was already served with his box time. It's just they didn't take him yet because there was no room in the box. Mac, so I know I'm just explaining to your people. So when there's room in the box and whatever you have over your head, they took him. So after like a week or two, he left. And that's when dudes was telling me, yo, when you first came through, he was scheming on your shoes. I went to C95, you know what I'm saying, from adolescence. So, and I had mad shit. So right there, that tells you something. You know what I mean? So what happened was he did his box time. He came back to my house.
Hit the like button, y'all.
He came back to the house, and I was already established there. Like he did his 30 days or whatever, and they send him back to the same crib. So being that I knew that he was scheming on me. Now again, he never asked me. He never tried anything. He never said he was going to take my shoes. But other dudes told me, yo, when you first came, he was scheming on your shoes. That was enough for me because now I told people, yo, if I see him, I'm going to get him. So when he came back to the house.
Now you got to stick stick to your word.
Now I gotta stick to that. You feel me? So, you know, I got him too. You know what I mean? But again, not bragging, not glorifying. This is just the way it was. This is why when certain dudes talk, it's like I just let them talk. They don't even understand. You know what I mean? Not everybody's the same. And again, my skin color worked funny in a sense because a lot of people just wasn't expecting it. You know what I mean? Like, oh shit.
Yeah.
You know, and then it was already too late.
Well, I asked Tony what was the best thing that he or what was the most anticipated thing that you wanted to do when you got home? Like, what was the best feeling?
For me?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Johnny Boy. Shout outs to Fred. Johnny Boy. Peace.
Salute. I can't see the chat. So shout out to everybody in the chat. I can't see the chat.
Thank you for that super chat, man. Johnny Boy. I recognize you, bro.
Yeah, I can't see the chat. So shout out to everybody whoever's in the chat. You know what I'm saying? I can't see the chat, so no disrespect. I don't know, man. Just eating that New York food, I think. I mean, a lot of things. I mean, I've been locked up a long time, so there was a lot of things I was looking forward to. You know what I'm talking about? But you know what I'm saying? So, you know, but again, when I came home, we had a little block party, and you know, it was just different, man. The whole world is just different to me, man. And everything had changed from, you know, the technology, the computers, to getting on AOL and chat room. Like, what the hell is a chat room? Like, it was just weird. You know what I'm saying? Like, just life was really weird for me.
Yeah.
You know, and it was hard for me to adjust because I had been locked up since I was a teenager. You know what I'm saying? So I came home. I was almost 33. So it was just, you know, the whole world had changed. You know what I mean? So I can't tell you exactly the one thing. You know what I mean? But it was a lot of things.
All right, Fred. I got somebody in the back studio. I'm gonna see what they got to say, and then I'm gonna get off of this.
Yo, do your thing, man.
I told you your name, brother, but
yo,
you mad funny, bro. I love you, man.
Love you too, man. Hit me later.
Yes, sir. I will.
All right, salute everybody.
Peace, gang. All right. I gotta refresh. I got red rum 151 in the back. You know what I'm saying? I gotta refresh this. You up? Give me a second, y'all. I'm gonna refresh it. Somebody else in the studio, but in order for y'all to see it. Check out looking on the phone. Okay. Okay. If you can hear me, let me know. Y or N. Y or N. You know what I'm saying? Let me get back to the captain's seat real quick. I got my young brother over here, Brody.
Yo.
If you can hear me, let me know. Y or N. Y. All right, there we go. All right, come over here, have a seat, bro. People like you, man. Y'all got any questions for Brody Acevedo? Let me know. You know what I'm saying? I see y'all got video. You have Shan, so y'all can hear me.
God bless y'all. It's a blessing to be here talking to y'all. And,
Busy, salute. Alan, salute. I ain't see all this, man. Alan, my boy. Caitlin, peace. Why did we? Okay, we got red rum in the back. I'm gonna see what the brother got to say. I'm gonna add him to the stream. Red rum.
What's going on, Matt? What's good?
Who's this? Let me see your face.
What's up?
You got the woods behind you.
I'm in the yard.
You in the yard?
Yo, Matt, first and foremost, right? I'm going to say this, right? I ain't been on a media or whatever this is, social media, anything, probably over than 10 years, right?
All right.
I'm going to say this, right?
What's your name, bro? Tell people your name.
I'm gonna get into that. We're going to do this first, right? I like what you're doing. I get it. is hot, right? Now, about my name. My name is Smash. My name is Smash. You already told
Oh, shit, Jeff, what's up, bro?
Thank you. You already
Back
told
up.
you already told the internet world my name.
No.
It is what it is. So since we got into that, Mac, I got nothing love for you. I'm always tell you that. I got number love.
Bro, right? Bro. If I don't see you by tomorrow, my man,
my like button and my subscribes always been up for you. 100. All right. That's
why
one.
you ain't fucking reach out to me, man.
I always reach out to you because listen. I always reach out to you, but we gotta talk some stuff behind the scenes. But I always reach out to you because it's even the people that reach out to you without me being around. That's how I know where you at on this internet. So I watch you, and you're doing good. All the fellas, all the brothers, and that's why this conversation right here, I had time today, and I listened to this one. This one hit home, right? So that it hit home, I could probably follow through now because I know how it is. I don't want the people to get too lost up in this. So yeah, this is
my boy Smash Hopper, y'all.
This is Smash. This is the Union. So yeah, man. I met you on that plateau. Come home thing. That's what you're talking about. I don't like talking this jail talk. That's just, But the Union is representing everything you're talking about right now. I met you. You was with a young guy in Fordham Road working out. Right?
On the bar.
And I approached you with the young fella, say, yo, that's a good thing. That's what we're supposed to be doing, teaching the babies. Right? I ain't know you nothing from scratch.
You know me from all the world.
And we just met vibing trying to teach
them. We both just came home. And
we don't even know that yet, though. We don't even know that.
No, don't know none of this shit yet. Until we get to Ogden. And
then we say, yo, I just met you in the yard. So you know how the universe work, right? Met you in the yard. Yo, little shorty, right? You see me with the bag. You said, yo, you got them bags, yo. What you doing with the music? You doing something with the music? I said, I'm trying to learn, right? I said, yo, holla at me. I'm being in the studio. Little bro just came home. So to check you again on this one, Red didn't introduce you to the Union. I did. But God bless my brother and everything. It is what it is. You already know that story. That's a whole different story. And the other thing is, we got to talk behind the scenes. I seen that joint you did. Yo, I don't never tell no man what to do. Never. But if you can hold back on that, because I don't know what you know, but you went into it like we could talk about that. And I guess it's some comments and the people saying, yo, talk about the Union and all that. When it comes to little bro, you chime that down. And I know that's all the respect out of that. So hit me behind the scenes with that one. You know what I'm saying? Because when we disperse.
You got my Instagram?
I don't got no Instagram. I don't got none of this stuff. This is my first time doing it. Yo, you know how long it took me to get on this, to find this out? It was like a whole hour to do the whole YouTube thing. And that's why you see the YouTube drop always press your music because I knew the CD era was over. The CD era had been over. So I just always wanted people to have age. You know what I'm saying?
Give me your email or some shit so I can hit you. Let me tell y'all something. Let me give y'all something. I came home. I used my boy right here. I haven't spoke to my man in a decade. Damn near.
Yeah, it's been a while.
And his brother passed away. We had a group. Them niggas put me down. This man right here, like he was using Cubase. I didn't know how to use none of this shit I'm on right now. You figured. Jeff took that shit and figured that motherfucker out. You know what it made me do? It made me. I'm sitting in the studio. I learned all that shit. This nigga said we're gonna go in the studio and we're gonna go in there for 3 days. They brought me from nowhere. I wasn't a part of this group of the Union. They put me. I couldn't even come out of the house. You remember that? Because I was on parole and y'all had to take my picture in the back of the building. They brought the whole Union and took my picture and put before niggas knew about Photoshop or any of this shit. Them niggas got my face up on that motherfucking cover and I ran with them niggas. And that nigga right there, that nigga brother. He just came home from jail, right? And that yo, I love him, man. Why you ain't hit me a different way, bro? Why would?
Because this is it. You gotta be real and authentic.
I love you,
What
bro.
you're doing right now,
And
what you're doing right now is a good thing, and I'm learning. Like, oh snap, I'm learning how to do this. This is a good thing for me, but it was also a good thing. Like I'm saying to give you that, like, yo, this is a good thing you're doing, and it hit home today. This is my first day off. I'm like, oh snap, let me try to zoom in. People online, let me try to figure this thing out. But yo, that was the thing. The union post have been a thing of people like us that was keep going into that pit.
Bro,
we had to figure that out, how to fix that, how we could keep ourselves from not going in that pit, how we could keep ourselves from that street. You know what I mean?
We took over real quick, real fast. A lot of these dudes that's on right now, whether Fred the Guard, P, or a lot of the Bronx hitters, what like they watched the merch. Jeff went and got bandanas, shirts, everything. That's why I started doing my VP shit, and I got the idea. But yo, bro, I probably still got.
And keep it in the show. Remember, we just came home, so to the audience, and like I said, I don't know this stuff, whatever. Got my GED. Got my GED in the can. Got my GED in the woods. You feel me? Up in the mountains. Got my GED. Came straight home with the college. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. And you know what? We met on the pull-up bar. Didn't even know nothing. We got mandatory drug programs. Even though me and this nigga don't use drugs, but we had mandatory drug programs, right? We get in the program. We sitting in there like, what the fuck is we doing in here? These niggas is like, what they say, to do the same thing and expect different results is insanity. Nigga, I knew all that shit. We had to learn all of it.
My thing was this. I ain't addicted to no drug or nothing. I'm addicted to life because I'm still living.
Remember that time we were in the club and we was racing on the West Side Highway and niggas was hit like.
The joint jumped in the air. The act jumped in the air.
You didn't tell me. I'm flying behind you. Boom! In the air. 18, nigga.
Man, was having fun, man. And the main thing was try to keep people like I'm expressive like I always did. You have talent. I used to write rhymes. I used to do all that stuff, but I knew that wasn't my greatest talent compared to other people. And I wanted to inspire y'all, everybody around me, because if I could help y'all can help me. Not go back to that joint. See what I'm saying? Because I've been in the joint from the 90s all the way to the 2000s, and I ran the tear, meaning I ran like I'm the guy that was running. Like I wasn't the gangster. I had my bags. They was putting me at the gate. I'm lying, but you know what I'm saying? I ain't coming here like no gangster. You see me in the streets. How you met me? I was.
You was the first nigga to bring the nutcrackers to the Bronx. What we called it? Gasolina. Yo, we used it. 50 niggas.
You already had my patent.
Shut it down. We didn't want to hear about no Dipset. We didn't want to hear about no nothing. It's the union.
I don't listen to none of that.
Yeah, and we put out mixtapes together. We had the best MCs. Them niggas put me on because I was A-Mob. I was riding with the businessman, A-Mob. Niggas moving to so put me down with that. So I'm a part of the downtown crew, Cortland, you know what I'm saying, and all that, 149th and all that. Then your side downtown and around Douglas and all that. On the west side. You know what I'm saying? Didn't know you had that shit smacked.
Upper West Side. Everybody Upper West Side. And I was still trying to do that. I was trying to make sure these people that been through what we've been through, even my little brother, like my little brother been doing it for a while with the music, everybody know him. So I made my mistake as a man because I grew up in that thing, right? And I adopted my little brother when he was 16. See what I'm saying? So you don't know the backstory of that, but I had him when he was 16, took him from the family, and he lived with me from 16.
How's his son doing?
It is what it is. You already know. He you know what I'm saying? So he coming out of that, but that's why I say this is important because this is one thing we didn't miss. We missed a little bit. I'm gonna say I missed, but I had no control of that. The society is a little bit stronger than our words sometimes. Sometimes we gotta go in actions, and that's what I was trying to do. Put it in action. Instead of coming out talking this, lay it in action. Show them it's a way of doing this. It didn't hit him because of the drama that came in between. And I disappeared. I had to, right? Because that's a whole nother story too. But saying the disappearance, meaning that don't know how to do nothing else. How you said it when you came home, kept coming home, and this is all you knew. If you and me, and you can talk about me, and you can talk about me anytime on this joint. But when you was with me, not for nothing, nobody needed nothing.
Yeah, nah.
Nobody was in my business.
You know what though? You know what's so crazy? You was the strong arm and the brain behind the whole shit. And then you know what's so crazy? We used to sit in that program and you used to tell me what we was gonna do. This is what I'm gonna do, Matt. I'm telling you, man. I'm gonna bring these niggas to the studio for 3 days. First, we was like in an apartment or some shit like on Cedric. Then we was like in Forest. We was everywhere.
Anywhere I could put a mic up and foam the joint. I don't care where it's at. I don't care if I gotta go to a homegirl house.
And when we went out,
we're gonna go to the big studio. Because the next day I was talking to the professor in the college. Just trying to, because I knew.
Yeah, you was young in college.
So the other answer to this, everybody can't be a rapper, right? I get it. So what's my position? Let me do the engineer thing. Because I like that. Because when Biggie said when the
voiceover, you smash.
Yeah. When the tape pop, say when the tape pop, okay, when you snatching that tape, when you back in the days when you young, like our age, and that tape is playing and it pops, and you can sit around and put tape on the back of that, that's engineering. But we don't know that stuff. We don't understand. So back in the days when I was younger and I was going to the studio, I didn't know what that person was doing, I had to figure that out. And when I went to the joint up here and I was in the woods and the mountains, then I figured that out by reading. You know what I mean? And I said, okay, that's what that person is. That's what that means. Okay, so I come home now. Yeah, I'm not the best rapper, but I know how to play my part. And I'm loyal to what I'm loyal to. I'm loyal to my peoples. And I knew that like how your homie sitting next to you said, when he was in the joint, he had them older guys coming and know who to, you know what I mean? It's very important of that, because the same thing, when I came through, I said, oh man, I know I got a mission, and it's not to lead my joints back up in here. It's show them something different, but I also got to put in action to show that I really know what I'm doing. So now I could sit down and say, okay, you're Red, and encourage you. You nice. And if you not, at least it brought you some time not to do the things you could do on that time. You know what I'm saying? On that time, the devil could play with you. But we ain't gonna never have that time, because we're gonna always try to get something going.
Let me tell you something, right? When you said, now everybody, like I'm gonna tell you something. Even though I met Jeff first, Jeff is the one that was the glue to everything. And you know what I'm saying? Me and Nat, his brother. Yeah. We end up just getting stupid cool and like we're gonna talk in person.
Of course we got to. But Red had that love, man. See, I just started listening to the music like a month ago. I haven't listened to none of that stuff. I only put it on the internet because I knew like people
would. You got it up?
Yeah, it's on that page, Red.
What page?
151. Red Run 151. It's on that page. I've been putting it there.
When you got on the camera, right? Mm-hmm. I couldn't see your face all the way. I could only see the top of your face. But I seen Red Rum 151, right?
That's the ticket from when we did the performance in Rumors. But that's the thing. Like,
look. Let me say something. When I seen Red Rum 151, and I seen you in the back of the studio, I didn't even make this. So I didn't even think. I'm just, you know what I thought? Because I'm on Go, and I hate trolls and shit like that. So I'm thinking, do somebody know my nigga Red, and they about to get on this shit and play games with me? I was about to dead ass just shut this live off. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we ain't doing that.
But give me your information. I'm Smash. I'm about to get off of this and hit you.
Yeah, no doubt. How you want me to get it to you? I don't know. You know what I mean?
You said, hold on. Give me this page first. Give me a second. Let me go look at the page. So I'm gonna tag your page. Hold on.
You said Smash does a lot of talking. When I was saying much, can't say much. Don't want to say much. I'm gonna just keep talking. You read between that. Different kind of beast, kid.
Let me look at this channel real quick. Give me 1 second. Hold on. I seen Red Rum. I'm like, I'm on Go because I had the problem with the, you know what I'm saying? Like, you always gotta be on Go. Give me 1 second.
I read comments. That's funny. You say Red. You say without saying nothing. I don't say nothing. Like I said, actions speak louder than the words. So I might be talking, not saying much, but actions speak louder than the words.
We about to put in the motherfucking what's that, ancestry.com and shit for your ass. You know what I'm saying? Like, where the fuck is my boy? Like, just let me know you goofy. I already know, but you know what I'm saying? Like, when it's time for you. Hold on for 1 second. I'm pulling the channel up real quick. Red Room. Man, I talk about Red every fucking week, bro. Like I got so many stories. Just that dude smiling. And yo, Matt, come on, man. Cause remember, we was messing with the same chicks. Like his girl was my girl people, and so we always found reasons to be around each other. Wow, you got the tickets up here. Oh, bro, I'm about to have fun. I gotta get off this live, bro. Now look, give me 1 second. Right, and now I'm putting my number. You're gonna see it. Just go to your page. All right, let me get off of this. All right.
All right.
Just go to We Here, motherfucker. All right. Go there right now.
I got you.
All right. My fucking brother right now. Leave it up to Mac mean people to pull some shit like that, man. My boy Red Rum, man. If y'all know anything about my music, y'all know that I always talk about Red Rum because how he died. You know what I'm saying? How he died and what it did. Like, we was like in the middle, ready to do it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we wasn't trying to sign no contracts with nobody, but we had the streets. And you heard about anything Dip said or all that shit, you heard the union. We made niggas look crazy because those niggas was paying, they was waiting to get paid and money so they could look like something. Meanwhile, we were taking our own money and putting up all that bread. Everybody had a pitch in. They brought me to that and said, yo, we need to do some joints. Me and Red ended up, our energy was compatible, and me and Red just started making a lot of joints together because, you know, you got 15, 20 MCs in the studio going in and out, you know what I mean? Not, you know, some dudes are sleeping, but the engineer's always up, drinking Red Bulls or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So I used to just walk in the studio and hear something that somebody else didn't want, and then I'll put some magic on it, and then Red Rum would, you know what I'm saying, get on that. And then we end up having songs together when they did the shows. You know what I'm saying? But anyway, I'm about to get up for this, man. Today's a good live, man. I like the energy. I fuck with y'all, man. Everybody that support the kid, that been around, you know what I'm saying, that sat here for these 2 hours, me and my boy Brody. You know what I mean? And Chase Shingles. I need to get your Grand Mac at the real Mac Mean. I'm gonna put it up and I'm all for this, y'all, with this beat. My nigga up, though. Hood Rat Chase up. Yeah. Hood Rat Chase is wide awake. That nigga be snoring like an old nigga. What's that? My nigga up. There we go. Let me put this off. Any questions before we get up out of here?
I got you, sexy.
That's what's up. Where your song got that? I'm putting that Instagram. Real Mac me. That's the IG. On IG. Let's go up to the club and see your boy Nick. See.
You gonna do it now?
You wanna walk up there?
Yeah, no, I don't want to walk.
Not walk up there, but drive up there.
Oh yeah, how about you said?
Nigga, you got a car, I got a car downstairs, nigga. My boy Smash High from the Union, man. Put me down. Word up, man. Y'all have a blessed night too, Caitlin. Busy, peace. Y'all got that? We all for this, man. True story, all stories. Hey, I'll see y'all next time.